What?
I don't get too many like fucking strikes on us with this.
Nice.
So far, except for last week.
Right. The weird.
Did we get hit?
We got worse than hit. It was a warning.
There we go. James Bean's fault.
Practically every one of the top 40 records being played on every radio station in the United States is a communication to the children to take a trip, to cop out, to groove. The psychedelic jackets on the record albums. This is a special question. We don't want you to smoke genetic modified products. We want you to smoke the real thing. One of the smoke the natural herb. Sweet. Some call it marijuana. Sweet. Some call it sesame. Sweet. Some call it dance bread. The tea. And some people call it.
Yo, welcome to the edition of the Adam Dunn Show. I am your host, Adam Dunn.
I'm Dave Charnick.
We didn't had to like listen very attentively to see if there was a end of the thing. I couldn't even tell.
It's Vinny.
I know.
He won't let me play it loud.
No, it doubles
Vinny
back.
Vinny will not.
We can go
allow
in
it.
there a little bit hotter than next
Welcome to the show. We have a star-studded event going
Surprise
on now.
fill-in
Surprise guests popping in. We've got guests waiting in the wings, and we have to send Miles a link because probably
Because none of us sent. Did anybody send the King of the Wooks a link, or we just assumed the other person?
I figured
was
he
doing
would
it?
just like.
Are you saying I
should?
should do that right
I
now,
thought
or
you
did
guys
you
would
just
do
do
your
it?
job and
Whatever.
send that to him?
No,
Yeah.
don't ever expect me to do my job. So we have.
But wait a minute, hold
King
on
of
a
the
second.
Wooks, we got Merlin coming in. We got
Producer
Adam
credit for you
Weiss.
tonight.
What? I always,
Yes, you get it. No, you get one because you're sending Miles the link because Mark doesn't want to fucking do it.
I know. Why
Yeah.
would you do it?
Y'all can do all the producer stuff.
Oh, we
Okay.
had the landlady. It's her fault.
Right.
She
What does
made-
that mean? Oh, we figured that she would give it
organized
to.
She
Oh,
organized
yeah.
it. So she may have sent him the link. I might
Right.
just be all wrong here.
But
It's
she's
possible.
not here, so
look at this. We have a surprise.
But maybe she's listening and she heard that.
oh,
and
I
she's
didn't
going
even
to
see
send
it
the
says
link.
sleep on it. What?
Yep. And
They
that'd be
really
cool.
expecting this? That shit must hit hard.
Anyways.
I'm going to
welcome.
do the whole jar tonight.
Please.
Jar Jar.
Yeah.
I'd love that
All
feedback.
right. Jar
Welcome to
Jar
the
time.
show, man.
What is he on text or which one does he use? Does he use a
He uses the special
which
Wook. It's a-
signal
It's a Wook signal.
that our government uses to send sensitive information?
That's the one. But yes, we have Adam Weiss from Numb Nuts here, one of our favorite sponsors.
The other Adam.
The other Adam, exactly.
Yeah.
Adam 2.
Thank
and
you.
then he's just going
He's
to pop.
been supporting us for
What?
like
5 years?
6 years,
5,
5
6
years.
years?
And you've been supporting me.
Yeah.
It's a mutual love.
Yeah,
Where it's
mutual
like
love.
peanut butter?
Yeah, wait, how do we do,
You
do that?
can't. Oh.
Yeah,
they have to
I
do it
don't
really
know how
close
to
up
get
there.
that whole
Yeah,
thing
go.
going on.
Come on now.
Oh, thank Mark. Thank you,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, hard for you, buddy.
No.
And,
And I'm even wearing a shirt. Oh, how about peanut butter should taste good? And a collab with Miles somehow. you
Let's
know?
do it. I
like
love
what
that.
peanut butter? Well, it's very
Because
rare.
peanut butter better.
No,
tastes
there's
good.
some shitty peanut butter out there, man.
There is.
There's some really
chalky.
No, like 49%
Oh, it's all
vegetable
bullshit.
oil.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even
Palm
consider
olive.
that. I don't even consider
Palm
that peanut
olive.
butter. I don't even
Yes.
consider
It's
that.
getting into peanut butter.
Once
Yeah.
you see palm oil, you know it's a fucking.
Oh.
It's a wrap.
It's unfortunate.
And I've noticed in the peanut butter aisle too that there's a lot of misinformation. A lot of you got to look at the wording. When it says spread, forget about it. Don't even.
It's
go
not peanut butter.
Don't
That's
even
like
go
Dairy
there.
Queen.
Like, peanut spread. You're like that is just like full of garbage right there.
100%. People get freaked out on the oil, which they shouldn't. That means it's good.
No, I think
No,
right
I
now.
mean, like the oil on
The
top of how it's
Oh,
sourced.
right.
Oh, I know, and
Settles
that
when it's organic,
it's literally,
natural.
It's literally the pet peeve that so many people have. I just tell people what you do is you stir it really good, then put it in the fridge.
Exactly, a little
And then,
elbow
and
grease.
then it stays in that little state. You pull it out, you let it warm up a little bit, spread it, boom, back in the
Can-
fridge.
and it preserves the flavor.
Yeah.
Can
there
we
you go.
clarify for later when I get the hate
I'm a
text
professional.
from Bob Boschino that you weren't talking about him when you said about the oil on top? Okay.
Yeah, I will make
you
sure.
You weren't. So Bob, he was not talking about you when he said that, even though we know you hate that. Sorry, buddy.
No, it is literally like It's like the little thing on the egg yolk that people can't stand. Oh my God, I'm gonna eat that little tiny thing. I'm like, dude, just fucking eat it and shut the hell up. You know, the little little zygote or whatever they call it.
Oh, you mean the chicken? That was going to be the chicken. Yeah. What?
People freak
Yummy.
out. Oh,
Yeah.
that shit.
The
Protein.
umbilical cord?
Beak. Yes, feet.
Yeah, beak free.
Oh, that's coming out.
All right, so just
What's
to
happening now?
what happened? Vinny's leaving.
We're getting in trouble.
No, I pull that stuff out.
Oh, I knew Vinny would.
You edit?
Such a pussy. No, the zygote or whatever they call that thing. What's it called?
Yeah, whatever you guys are talking about.
The
Chicken
embryo.
swag. The chicken swag.
The chicken
swag.
semen.
The chicken swag that
The
everybody
umbilical
gets
cord
freaked
part
out
of
about.
So where do people pick up the new Numb Nuts that contains 11 milligrams of THC, 11 milligrams of CBD, and 11 milligrams of CBN
that's right.
in every serving? Wait, and how many servings are in this sample?
Off the top of my head, I forget to be honest.
There's 3 ounces.
ounces. Yes.
So is that 3 servings?
It smells
no,
different
it's,
too. It
it's
smells
6
different.
per ounce, so 18 altogether.
So there's 18 servings in here.
Yes. Yes.
Or one for
I have
Dave.
an obsession
So that means
with
there's
18.
180 milligrams.
Dave
of
treats
THC.
peanut butter like I treat dabs. He'd be like, "This is not 18. This is like 1.5."
Well,
right?
that
Yeah.
sounds like a hot
So
item.
who are we
How many-
surprising with that statement?
Nobody.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the smell of it though. It smells a little different. It's got a little more. It's a little smokier almost or something.
100%.
Is that
So
the
it
CBN?
has 600 milligrams of total
In this tiny little
hemp
thing. That's
derived
crazy.
product. Yes.
That's a small.
I got a marketing thing for you.
That's a
it
small
needs-
container
I need to
for
take
a lot
off
of
the sample?
milligrams.
No, an Adam Dunn Show spoon on the side.
Okay.
Adam
You
Dunn
know.
Show spoon.
You know, just something to collab with, a little spoon. Oh no, the spoon would be bad, right? They think that would.
No,
powder
I
it.
think we're working on a collab here. I
stick or
just figured
something.
he just told me his favorite nut, and then we're gonna focus on making an authentic product specialized to you all.
We will not tell you what it is.
We're
It's
not
top
gonna tell you.
secret.
Top
yes,
secret.
top secret.
There's only
If you can guess, Adam will send you a pack of seeds.
don't ever listen to Dave. Whatever
But
he
you
said.
have to consume it all at once, legally.
Okay.
Legally.
Yeah, so the CBN definitely is the sleep element of this whole thing, I'm sure. And
The CBN is
Yeah.
it helps a lot.
oh yeah,
But I would have to say overall the cannabinoids that we put together there really.
I like how it's 11, 11, 11. That's kind of cool.
exactly.
What does that equal, Dave? 33.
And
Is magic
double that.
number.
The best
6'6".
hockey goalie ever, Patrick Wall.
What?
The best NHL goalie ever, Patrick Wall.
Bullshit. The statements of the other Adam do not necessarily reflect.
Don't
the
get
views of-
Vinny going on any hockey shit. This is it.
Well,
Yeah,
He just came back from like
Oh wait,
it's
we're
not, it's
allowed
not
to say
Bro
where it
Duro,
was.
even though he's great. It's
hockey
still not
zone. He's
Bro
from a
Duro.
hockey area, hockey family.
Yeah,
total hockey.
Avalanche
Look at that.
fan, come on.
Facebook just alerted me that the Adam Dunn Show is going live.
Wow, look at that.
It works.
Wow.
It works. Technology, Dave.
Great, Dave.
How about that?
Thank
huh?
you,
We're
Dave.
glad
science on
you
the
told
Adam
the
Dunn Show.
listeners about that.
And we have this too. Tell us about this thing.
So I will tell you about that in a sec. I got to answer your first question. It will
I
be on
asked
the
a question?
It will be on
Oh,
the
yeah.
website in the next month.
Sweet.
We're just getting the product out.
So
and
we're like
getting
a fucking
feedback.
exclusive, man.
Yes.
We-
Well,
This
Yes.
product
Ooh,
will
I
be
feel
mailed
special.
to you, provided you do not have a regulated market, right? Or you.
100%. We're
Yeah.
following the hemp bill, the farm bill, better said, and we're shipping to all states that allow it.
And do you have your shipping and distribution completely ready to go? Because we might know some THCA rosin and vendors that might want to participate in.
We're always taking calls,
shipping.
and would love to talk to more people and distribute more product and get in as many hands as possible that would like to help.
How are you feeling with the whole farm bill fucking shakeup?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, I'm sure every day must be different for you. Like, you
Well,
never know what you're doing. That's
I'm
that's
playing
the
both
Lambo-
sides of
that's,
the fence
Rambo.
when it comes to it.
Rambo.
and I'm
last
a
week,
compliance.
See, you know, and I'm going to notice since your situation changed,
Yeah.
your weed is getting back to the way it was. Much, much better.
You grew
now
this?
that you have more time in your garden.
No, this one I
that you
didn't
can-
grow. This is not for
Who
me.
grew this?
I just told you it was from last week from Mike Denver. My genetics, but he
Mike Denver.
crushing it.
Is that Lambo?
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh.
it's good, right?
It's like super sweet, right?
Would
Yeah.
you mind handing
It's
me
very
some
old school.
papers
It's got very old school
marked
vibe, like
from right
instantly.
there?
But to answer your question, how do I feel about it? It's
Yeah.
just something that needs to be stayed on top of.
I mean, it must be like kind of make you pull your hair out a little bit when you're like, wait a minute. So we got every state's changing.
Yeah, but I've been doing it for 20 years
Right.
already as it is, so and it's nothing new. Same old stuff.
Because I was watching something last night, and it was like, it is so discombobulated. It's like every state has its own fucking idea, and they're all so dumb. Some of them, you're like, okay,
Yeah.
so this one, and they're like, some think they're being really tricky and smart, but they're actually leaving it wide open.
Yeah.
And other ones are unknowingly completely fucking hamstringing the entire market and fucking themselves over because the state next to them is about to just make all the money because they're going to be like, oh, how come nobody's...
Well, you got to bob
That's
and
been
weave.
Colorado
plus-
from the beginning.
Plus, more so than anything, if this isn't obvious enough why they shouldn't ban it, it would be the most sophisticated black market ever that the cartel would control, and all the money would be going that direction. So
Right.
it just doesn't make sense. Like, we should be bettering the country. We should be deriving those revenues locally.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Well, and also for the amount of like energy it would take to try to wrangle it in, the amount of money it would cost, you just wait. And,
It's
and,
impossible.
And on top of that, whatever you're stopping, it's like when you pull somebody over for speeding, and then like 1,000 cars drive by you while you're writing that ticket out or whatever, or the cops writing the ticket out, and they're just missing all that other revenue because they caught the one guy for like, doing 5 miles over the speed limit, and then some fucking guys just go
Yeah.
blazing by him, 100 miles over the speed limit, and like, oh, couldn't
Well,
make my own
get
money.
ready. That is changing in Boulder, Longmont.
Oh,
they
Jesus.
just installed on the diagonal highway
Oh, yeah.
2 different groups going both directions of just speed cameras in the middle of the road. And they only alert you with one sign that has the speed limit on it. Then it has a picture of a camera right below the speed limit. And
That's like in Europe. It's like a lot of places where you're just
gotta
like,
pull up the Google Maps and make sure you see it and slow down beforehand.
well, somebody told me today that
Edit that out.
And he swear we don't edit.
I got a good radar detector though. It always tells me where the cameras.
Well, and
traps.
this guy swears that he says his brother-in-law is a judge in Denver, and the only ticket that you are by law have to pay when you receive it in the mail are the new ones for crossing the double yellow line. But a speeding ticket or a photo radar at an intersection, you don't have to pay it. They can't report it to collections, and if you read it, by not paying it will not add any points to your license.
Or you just don't do it, and you're good.
I haven't done it yet, but it might happen on occasion, and you want to know because doesn't that
Well,
bring
they were
up?
being super heavy on the crossing the line on the HV.
It's really dangerous.
Well, yeah,
It's
'cause they
really
that is
fucking
sketch.
dangerous.
That is sketch,
It is-
especially
it
if
is
you're
so-
going the
You're going
speed limit in
65
there.
miles an hour in that thing, and all of a sudden somebody from dead stop traffic just turns into the lane. It's fucking dangerous.
Agreed.
All right,
You gotta
Dave with
keep-
the inside cop info.
Hey, Dave, cop of the week.
Well, I had him queued up for Jeff Gard.
That was from the
but
chat.
he-
I can't take.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
thanks.
I can't take credit
Thanks,
for that
chat.
one.
Take
Thanks,
credit.
chat.
Got
That
it.
was pretty good.
Staying on top of
Yeah,
it.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
thumbs
yeah.
up from
Well, yeah.
Mark. Love it.
Wow.
That's a
Love it.
producer thumb up.
So I, for the record, the first real pro. I mean, I'm talking, not your garden grow from somebody's fucking garage, upgraded. When I first was introducing Calyx to the marketplace, was
Yep.
this man's right here. We went to his facility. It was a full-on
Where was this at?
concentrate production facility. It was right in Boulder, like on 55th.
Dave loved his shatter.
Oh,
It was what we had.
Don't
right?
used to love
shatter
it
it,
too,
don't
man.
matter.
I was a
Hold
slab
on
man.
a second. Was there anything else at the time? No, that's all we had. And it wasn't until that D-Money took me to his lab in Denver with Rick and Bob one day, and they're like, we haven't shown this to anyone yet. And they walked into a room, and Max took it out of a fridge, a whole fucking thing of diamonds. Like, he was the first lab to really get the whole process down. And then he had the sauce right next to it. And that's when we talked about,
Max.
making a pizza. You'd have the
Stacksville
sauce and the
glass.
diamonds, and you'd make your sauce. And that was it. That was the
If you want
birth
to
of it
check
all.
out any cool glass work, man, Max is killing it now. You watch this.
Wait, Max
He's blowing
is
glass?
blowing glass?
No, he's got
What?
his own Stackswell. Look up Stackswell with an X.
Jamie's on it.
He's got his own thing he's doing, and it's just like you're like, oh, how? I don't even know how you're doing it. Like he's not blowing glass. He's got some other. That's why he calls it Stackswell, because he's got some layering thing that he's doing,
Huh.
and then he cuts it and he I don't know. It's
He's cutting glass.
he's doing all sorts of
I only do that when I'm cold.
right, but he is totally crushing it right now. Stacks well.
Mark's
Find it?
having trouble. I see the brow furling.
Come on, look at you know what's
I mean,
there with an X.
Yeah, TCG Stackswell. Is that
No,
that's on
Stacksville
X.
glass. Look up glass. Put Max next to it, and I'm sure it'll.
The whole cannabis industry is having a hard time stacking it right now.
There ain't no stack, and nobody's stacking nothing these days. It's like fucking unless you don't give a fuck. You know.
Yeah.
There is.
Unfortunately.
Anybody who cares is not making any. What, you can't find
This
it?
guy
Oh,
has
that's
football
for damn
tweets.
sure.
What's that?
Football tweets from Max Stack.
No, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
God
Thank you.
damn.
But I did remember that this is, while you were existing in what I would call the state of the art at the time, the state of the art was a little sketchy.
It's underscore glass.
And when I say a little sketchy, I think we might have been standing in an unprotected blast area that if anybody farted a spark would have.
Whoa, no. Our place was
You
the
know.
first closed loop extraction license in the country.
What about
Thank you
what about
to Brad Melshanker.
Oh,
Brad.
damn.
Brad is
So
Brad.
I would have to
Brad
give
is
some love to
Brad
that,
is getting
yeah.
some shout outs.
You know.
Wow, you're giving
Good work.
props to the shanker, huh?
You know,
Okay.
you have to give it up to the people that do it.
That's right. Okay, so here's his stuff he's doing. Check it out.
Oh, damn.
It is sick, dude. It's like he is creating things that you don't know how he fucking does it. First of all, that's the first step, and
That's who you should be doing a collab with. That's badass.
I know, right?
Oh, we're off his speed dial right now. He's too famous for us.
Yeah, he's not the quickest though. That's for sure. It's one of those like, do not put the pressure on Max because he does not want to hear about it. He's just like, let him do his own thing. But yeah, he's killing it right now. His precision work. It's sort of like it lends itself because if you know Max and you know how he makes hash and you know how he does anything, it's always with a
Perfectionist.
lot of thought
Yeah.
behind it, no fucking quick motions, you know what I mean? That's why I say it takes time. And when you look at the glass, you realize like, yeah, he's it's not the kind of thing you could just go willy-nilly and fucking just, whip it out or something. You gotta like actually,
The colors and the dimensions on it are incredible.
yeah. So he's doing some killer work. Shout out to Max.
I will definitely have to say what's up.
And yeah, so how's it going up in
Breckenridge.
Breckenridge is
I mean, it's off season,
doing
so
the
it's a little
thing. For sure, we're paying the bills. Got to be very grateful for doing that. We're insulated in the mountains, luckily. I'd like Vail Resorts to treat people better so that we can draw more customers into just the valley and overall mountain towns to support not only the cannabis business but all the businesses that are around there.
Wait, are you
So-
saying that Vail Resorts doesn't treat their people well?
Well, I can't say that
Why-
whatsoever. I'm talking about more
I
so
can say
just
that.
like their consumers. They might not be treating them the best.
Well, that's because if
Well, they
it's
know they
not
got
native
everybody by the
roots,
balls up there, right? So they're kind of like, hey.
Yeah. They may or may not have like some type of monopoly, but who knows? At this point, what isn't a monopoly?
I don't know. Call Peter Noble, find out what's going on. Peter.
Hold on. No, we'd call Feinsaab. and Feinsaab would call
I'm
Peter.
good on that one. That's for sure.
Yeah.
If he gives me a free room in the hotel, maybe.
Oh, free?
You ain't getting nothing free out of that guy.
I don't know. We can negotiate.
So besides the new peanut butter, is there anything else coming down the line for you?
So we're working with this incredible company called Cushies. Tyler is the owner of that company. He's making some incredibly creative products, and we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with him down the pipeline. This is one of the first. It's a peanut butter filled chocolate bar with like the texture almost of a Dubai bar. He's also got a Dubai bar coming out
Dubai
right
bar.
now.
Those are really
so
hot right now.
I would definitely recommend checking out
upside
his
down.
website, his products.
So this is kind of like that same fluffy vibe inside?
Yes,
Like same
yeah.
deal?
I'm a huge overall experience person, from flavor to texture
Yep.
to experience. So all those are hitting. And so that's just some of the products we got going on. If I were to go down the list, it's
Awesome, dude.
over 50 products I'm always working on, but I'm a
Right.
one at a time type guys and
Sure.
focusing on a budget.
Well,
so.
as soon as we heard down the pipeline that the chocolate and the peanut butter were coming together, we're definitely pretty stoked. So
Awesome,
stoked to
thank
check
you.
these out. Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate we got some also like some fun drinks coming down. So, and potentially some
Peanut
of,
butter drinks?
You know, I
Peanut
can't
butter
get I
drink
can't
is
get into
thirst
them, but
quencher
yes,
right there. The
some-
thirst quencher.
Some of them are nut based. Some it's a broad spectrum of drinks that we're bringing out. So,
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited to hear about it, man. I know that you
That
didn't
sounds
have
like
long.
an OnlyFans page right there, watching chicks suck peanut
Look
butter
at
through
Mark.
straws, right?
Gets us a producer note for this one.
Yeah, right. I know you didn't have long, so you can leave whenever you need to. But we're glad that you came through. And,
Yeah, no, for sure. I
yeah, for
appreciate it. If anything, I'll take a hit or two, and then
Yeah, of course.
and then
Yeah.
hit the road.
No
But
hurries. I just wanted to give you the exit point. 'Cause
No,
they
you
don't.
did-
They're bad at that.
You're incredible. I appreciate that. And also, my wife appreciates that, so thank you.
What's one
wow.
square? Wow.
Dude, that's good.
Wow.
Do not leave these on your in your car.
No.
I can
No,
already
no,
tell.
no, no, no.
Oh, yeah,
I can
no.
already tell. These are definitely.
Wow.
These aren't a travel type of thing.
I was at the farmer's market, and I saw a Dubai bar, and I've never had one. And like an idiot, I bought it, and it was like 100+ degrees. And by the time I got to the car, the
You're like,
whole,
yeah, unless
Oops.
whole thing was fucked.
you lay it on ice.
Oops.
And what's funny is I found an old, like a little sketch pad that I had, and I think it was about when I first got out here, and I was thinking of ideas for edibles, and I was like, I think it was just me and Derek were coming up, and we had an idea. I wanted to do the real $100,000 bar and have it where it had all like live seeds in it, and so the idea would be, you know, and it wasn't like even like you'd want to eat it. It was like using like seaweed, like a seaweed bar with seeds in it, so you could break off the pieces, plant them. It's got a little bit of kelp in there or whatever, helps out. But like the idea being that you could sell them as bars, because this is back 2010. So I'm just
100%.
trying to think of any angle around the angle type thing. Like,
Candles, all the
like yeah,
above.
it's $1,000 for this candy bar. Like what? Yeah, break them off. Each square's got a seed in it. You know, like. But anyway, that's just funny because when I saw the Millionaire, I was like, oh.
That is badass, though.
There it
I love
is.
that story.
It
Well, it's like when I was thinking of like, you know, the packaging with the seeds in it, where you have like the boxes have like wildflower
Yeah,
seeds in them.
biodegrades. and-
Yeah, same. So I was kind of going on that idea of like, but maybe just purpose built, you know, just like break them off, stick them in. You got nutrients.
I like that a lot.
It's kind of like the mushroom bags that you just inoculate. It's an all-in-one, ready to go.
/ you got to get back to that now.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, we're good with the ideas, not good with the follow-through.
You know,
No, the problem is that
Likewise.
when you come in with these high, like that's another one of those high level ideas that is good, but it would be too. People would just be like not getting it, and you'd be like, no, but it's I know it's a.
I ate the
well, and then
chocolate
you have
bar.
to
When do I get
stress
the
about
seeds?
The farm bill and all that BS,
Mm-hmm.
and then by the time they may or may not do anything or blah blah blah, or hand it over to cartels, it would be annoying.
I was thinking a little bit along the lines the same as Dave did when he was doing his incredible idea of where you did your decarboxylated.
It was not my idea.
Yeah, I know, but you were running with it.
No, it wasn't. It was the company was already doing it when I came on. I was just a salesperson
What's
there.
this idea?
Remember Epic,
Yeah.
Sam Walls, and
Okay, yeah.
So the
what's it?
idea of like being able to sell it as an edible because it's
Once you sprayed decarboxylated THC on it and could say there was some THCA, but there was some THC
sounds real.
in Colorado.
sounds real. fucking
It
sus.
was the same as a concentrate, or an edible at the time. So you could make it. We could make as much as we wanted. We fell under the MIPS law for growing.
Okay.
So we had no plant count, and we just
Had to go little spritz on the way out. Okay, you're good now.
and no. They went so far as to package it in fucking blister packs. Man, it was
I remember.
horrible.
I remember. It
you
was
know?
like the,
but it was a moneymaker for them while it happened.
yeah.
What was that edible company right off the bat that like would just straight up buy
Epicure.
like yeah, Epicure.
They're the worst.
That was them.
Is it the same?
Yes.
Okay, that was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like those peanut butter fucking I know you know what I'm talking about. Those
yeah.
peanut butter swags, and they fucking sprayed them. And
Oh no,
They
we never
it
did
with,
that.
They did it with a bunch of.
No,
well,
we
there was a
weren't
couple
Epicure.
companies.
We
no,
were.
you were something. Epicure was the ones that did that. I'm pretty sure.
And Sour Patch Kids, they also did.
Oh,
They
yeah,
would
we know,
straight
we
up
weren't-
go
that's
buy
right, we were
Sour
not
Patch
them.
Kids
I
and
know.
then spray the Sour Patch Kids.
it just shows you how short-sighted people are. Like they don't care about. They're not trying to do anything. There's no legacy mentality.
Yeah.
It's straight up like cash grab. Like if I can buy these for 40 cents and sell them for $6, you know what I
What are you
mean?
talking
It's
The
like-
about?
math made sense.
I did.
That was the Chiba. Wasn't Chiba Chews just melted
100%.
Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah.
It
Oh, yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And they also, I think, won in that situation.
They did great for a long time. I remember going like
There was people I met who that's all their job was just to unwrap Tootsie Rolls all day. That's all they fucking did. Sat there and unwrapped Tootsie Rolls like they.
it's kind of like the
I was
person.
like, couldn't get to the source and buy that shit. Just like here's.
No, they didn't
50
want him to know.
I know.
Or there was probably nobody skilled enough in sales to ever approach the candy company because they never wanted to be officially involved with it.
Well, they still don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for now, but they will.
I don't know if that would
They'll
really
have
be
sister
on
companies.
brand for a lot. Yeah, they will have sister companies and sister
It's-
brands.
yeah.
But I don't see a THC Reese's anytime.
No, they
anywhere in
could
my
never
lifetime.
do that
Yeah.
because
You know what's
they would never
hilarious?
want it to be
Exactly.
consumed.
You know what's
Well,
hilarious
and
about
dilute
that
the
though
brand.
is when the Reefer peanut butter cups from Chris Bliss came out. So Reefer, that was like my first like, oh, this is me, because I was in Amsterdam and I loved Reese's peanut butter cups, and I used to bring them back from the States to there because I didn't have them.
I bring
and
them for
put 'em in my
Steve.
and I put them in my vending machine or whatever at my shop. But Chris met one of the kids from the whole Reese's family, and they had already sold it or whatever, so it wasn't like they were running the dailies.
Yeah.
But he met at this party one time, and the guy was like, wait, he's like, you're Reese's? He's like, yeah, that's my grandfather. He's like, dude, and he pulled out the Reefer peanut butter cups, and this kid was like, dude,
Opens up
you
the
are
jacket.
the man. Like, he was like, they became best friends after that, and it was so cool. It was just like, you know, for Chris, it was awesome because he was given the fucking Reese's peanut butter family guy, and then the reaction he was getting from that kid was huge, and it was like, there was no, because he was all scared at first, like, oh no, they're gonna come after me, and he's like, dude, I don't give a fuck. We sold that shit a long time ago. We have nothing to do with it, but it was.
Yeah, he just collects his checks.
So for Chris, it was the greatest moment of his culinary life, you know. And for that guy, it was like the same. He was just like, dude, I've been waiting to try these because, you know, I was like,
That's really
he
cool.
nailed it. That was like the first. Him and Mickey kind of had the first knockoff line that really made it, you know.
Yeah.
And they came to Amsterdam, and I think around 95, 96, something like that, quite early, like still PAX Party House days. So they came over, and it was like, damn, they crushed it. Because I remember reading about it in High Times, and I was just like, oh, somebody's fucking on point, you know? And it was also because, you know, at that time, there wasn't anybody else really trying to fucking
Oh, definitely.
recreate anything like that, and they were one of the first to get in trouble too, because Mickey got put to jail, so he went to jail for it.
And did he actually like make the ones that like had like the exact design look, but it was like a different name?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
those were awesome.
Yeah, exactly. No, and they were, like I said, they were ahead of their time.
Yeah.
But it was Chris who was really the chef behind everything, and Mickey was the big mouth behind it.
They
And-
taste delicious too.
and they nailed it. Yeah, they
Thank you
nailed
for doing that.
nailed it. But yeah, so I had-
Pioneers.
and every time
Much respect.
yeah, every time they come over for the cup, I'd be stoked, and my whole freezer would be filled on the way out. I'd be like,
Yeah, I would be too. Nothing's better than that.
I had it once when I was going to Brazil, and he had made a chocolate, like a Hershey's chocolate thing, like a syrup, and he had in these little like blister pack things you could rip them open. So I took those with me, and the stop we went from Amsterdam to Paris to Rio, and so we got off the plane in Paris. I went straight to the coffee shop thing that was in the middle. I was like, give me hot milk, you know, put it in there, ate 2 bars, and then drank the milk. And went like, oh, I'm gonna be so high. It's gonna be great, right?
Especially when you heat it up like that.
And exactly. And I was like, 12, you know, like a 10-hour flight or something ridiculous. And so we go up, and my eyes are starting to just fucking burn, like they're watering, and I'm like getting into like, oh, dude, I gotta get to that seat soon because this shit's kicking in really fast. And then the lady goes, "Where's your visa?" And I'm like, I'm all super like, it was like, I was so happy 30 seconds ago, like, oh, I'm so high. This is so great. Thank God I have nothing to do. You know what I mean? And there was
Yeah,
like,
she ruined it.
and she's like,
Your papers,
she's
please.
like, your visa. And I was like, oh, I'm American. I don't need a visa. And she's like, no, you need a visa. And I was like, well, where do I get it? She's like,
3 weeks ago.
she's like, in town. And I'm like, oh, I can't do that. She goes, it's Friday, dude. She's like, yeah. Monday. I was like, no, like everything just started crumbling in my world. So I was with my girlfriend and her sister. They were already in
I remember
through
this
the
story.
line, through the line. They were on the plane. Woo, where? I was like, I guess I'm staying here. I'll see you. I'll change the ticket. And I ended up having to stay like 3 days in Paris, and it was like with no clothes and like in the winter with no clothes. It was like the worst. It was so bad, and it was just like classic because I was so fucking high.
I was hoping that the story was going to turn with the fact that she was going to let you on.
Oh
I
no,
was
hell
like-
no, hell no. No, I would have got turned around on when I got there. That was the problem. It could have. What pissed me off was that Amsterdam fucking let me go through without questioning me in any way, shape, or form. When I checked in, it would have been the first thing. You guys got your visas, right? That's all she had to say, and I could have stayed in Amsterdam and figured it all out and then flown out from there. But instead, I was in Paris, and I really not a big French guy.
Well, then, no, the vibes are not there.
No, and I had no clothes, and I had to buy clothes. So I went to some like market, like some Turkish market. I bought,
You look like the
and I bought
Pulp
knockoff.
Fiction.
I bought knockoff Puma. Like,
Yeah, you look like the
and-
Travolta from
and then-
Pulp Fiction.
and then I got a hair, and then I decided to get a haircut for some stupid reason. And the guy didn't speak any English, and he gave me like the worst haircut I've ever had. So I had the worst haircut, clothes I would never wear, and then I arrived in Rio, and my girlfriend was like, "The fuck happened to you?" Like, I was like, "You don't even want to know." I was like, "I tried to do something, no
I
budget.
tried to do something.
It did not work. I did not come out looking in any way, shape, or form like
I party.
I made.
Fail.
Yeah, it was a total fail.
That's incredible.
All right, Adam. Since
All
you
right.
didn't bite when
What?
other Adam,
Adam?
when Mark gave him the opportunity.
It was
to
a
leave.
pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the products. Let me know what you think of the sleep products.
Hell yeah.
Vinny,
Yes,
you
I
wanna
will.
try,
Of course, I
wanna
cannot.
try
not.
the Million Bar?
Yeah, you should try that chocolate bar, dude.
This show is worldwide.
Pretty good.
I don't know if it's like
I'm gonna go
Vinny
for
vibe,
it.
What are you
but
gonna do?
he gave you a piece. He's gonna give you a piece.
Oh
What
no,
is-
I'm gonna go for after we get done slicing food.
10 milligrams,
You're,
buddy.
you're fine.
Was it
I'm
10
on
milligrams?
5 hours.
Well,
of
the little
sleep.
bar, or the box, the little
Yeah,
square.
I
little
have no-
square.
I have no clue.
No,
ju-
no,
They
it says
just like
100
literally got dropped
milligrams.
off 15 minutes ago. So you guys
Oh wow, we're the first.
have good,
just-
great
Wow,
timing.
Nice, dude.
Obviously, that's not the real packaging. That's just
No, that's just for friends and family.
yeah. That would
Got
be.
it.
It's over packaged.
Oh yeah, no. Well,
It's like it's one of
the
those. like-
design is going to be that, but it's
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
be way more
Gotcha.
friendly overall.
yeah,
So-
there you go. That's all I want to hear.
Much love.
All right,
I
thanks,
really
Adam.
appreciate
Thank
you
you, brother.
guys, and thank you for all the support as always.
Thank you.
Have a
sir.
great night,
yeah.
everyone.
Peace out.
Boys like peanut butter?
Numbnutsco.com.
That's right.
There you go.
Numb.
Play that one again, Vinny.
No.
Boys like peanut butter? Boys like peanut butter?
The voice. I like that. Oh.
Who is that? She sounds cute.
Oh God. Dave's in love with the peanut butter girl.
Yeah. I just heard her
sounds
voice.
like a hot item.
She's AI.
Wow.
All right. Well,
Yeah. So,
anytime you want to jump on Merlin, you're here. So
Yeah, anytime you want to hop on, you can.
hop on.
Either side is fine.
go on
Well,
Adam's
there's
side.
no landlady this week, so you can come on this side again. Nope.
No.
No landladies.
That's how I roll it.
Oh, everyone's getting so used to the landlady.
Oh, I know all about that.
All right. So we got. I'll put your book up there. Look at that. Oh, I can't see it anyway. It's green. Fuck.
Whatever, dude.
Green books don't work.
Oh, that's. I was like, oh, it's. I can see it. And then no, look at the.
I can
cover.
see it.
Wait,
Yeah.
look, invisible book.
Look, you can read the text.
You like that, right?
That's kind of part of the story of the grow, right?
Right. Keep it underground. See, seriously underground. All right.
Come in closer to Adam, though, and get on camera.
Oh yeah, let's get our shot correct.
Oh, is that a? That's a Grateful Dead lightning bolt on his arm
Oh,
right
I
there.
figured you would have noticed that.
Yes,
Oh, we're
sir.
gonna get along splendid.
Straight to dead stories. Well, we talked a little over a month ago, or a little. I think you were went to Costa Rica. How was that?
Oh, well, I lived down there like half the year.
Oh, nice. Here, let me put this like that.
Yeah,
You'll
the
hear,
mic.
So-
you'll hear the difference on yours.
Yeah.
So. But okay, nice. So you've been down there. How long you lived down there for?
Oh, well, like on and off for probably 10, 12 years.
Oh, nice, nice. Well
Just-
established.
Yeah, just chasing like the highest quality places to live is one of the things is, why wouldn't you live in the nicest places? What's the point of living, right?
Right.
Especially when there's little windows at these spots too, because sometimes there's hardly ever a place that's the place forever. What I mean?
Facts.
Del Boca
Facts.
Vista.
They have those moments in time where you're like, whenever you get somewhere and people go, "Oh, you should have been here 10 years ago," that sucks because that's for real. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
people don't say that for no reason.
Right.
So go to Amsterdam now, people are like, "Should have been here in the '90s, dude. It was way better." And then same with many places, even Denver now. Look at Denver. It was like
Right.
2009, 10, 11, 12. This place was fucking the spot, for cannabis. I mean, obviously for other
Well-
stuff, it'll always be there. But
I would say, pardon.
yeah,
I would say Fort Collins is the spot, and Denver, it's where I live. Part time.
right.
I don't think it's like maybe like it was like a concentration of.
Oh, I'm just
all these
thinking
things
international.
happening.
Yeah, I'm just thinking more like the focus that came in on Colorado as a state, and then just when you think Colorado, of course they're going to go
Right.
focus towards Denver. So, not necessarily the coolest places to be, or that might have had the right scenes, but more like Denver definitely was the epicenter of like flights were landing every day. People were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this." Whereas now
Carry-ons
it's like,
full of edibles. leaving the
and now
state.
it's all that energy's kind of dissipated pretty much to say, now it's psychedelics, of course, are kind of popping back again. You see the vibe again where people are like willing to do big, conventions and things like that, whereas the others kind of seem to fizzle. So, where are you from originally?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay. Like, Nick, Boulder Wellness Nick?
Boulder Wellness, Nick. No.
No, he was former Boulder Wellness. He was another Wisconsin boy, but
And when you say Fort Collins, what year are we talking about?
Probably like 2008.
Where am I going with this, Adam? That was the time, yeah. That was when the cough was really coming.
What's funny that you bring that up because I never tasted it in 08 and I never got the cut. I didn't get it till I was up in Gunnison, and it was tired. It was tired. So my homie that I got it from, "Oh, you should have had it a few years ago."
right.
It's tired. I'm like, "Oh, it was just run of the mill."
Hoplatent viroids.
Probably, or something like that, something along those lines.
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Some mishandling.
Oh,
So, all right, let's talk about your book a little bit, because when you first sent it to me, I was thinking to myself, I was like, books are hard to get involved in. You know what I mean? Let me flip through it. And before, I picked it up, and I was sitting at the bottom of my driveway. I did a flip through. I said, "Oh, he's talking about me. I guess this is a great book. I'll just this book rocks." No, but I could see right away that I was like, "Oh no, this is a very personalized account of." Whereas it's not. I've seen a lot of people attempt books, and books are really rough because by the time you've written it, things have changed. You know what I mean? Like, "Oh, dude, nobody does that anymore." But when I read it, I realized nah, you're tapping in on something that is going to be lost pretty soon, because most people are looking at it completely different now, right? Everyone's coming at it like, "Oh, it's just normal and everything is hunky-dory, no problems," whereas this still kind of talks about the way it used to be, but bringing it into a modern level. That's what I got out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was really, really cool to read that you're organic minded, small but efficient, which is kind of where you have to be these days, because it's not like it was. You know what I mean? There's no you can't do it for money. You got to do it for love, and you have to do it for you love, take care of your people, and have a trade barter system set up, or
possible.
because that's it's getting harder. And I think that's the next chapter of the book, is how to fucking. Well, I guess you already kind of touched on that in there too, but it's just it's because no one's ever focused on distribution. It's always been on growing it, and now what? You know what I mean?
You shouldn't grow it until you actually have it sold. I mean, really, in business, if we're going to really want this to become an accepted commoditized agricultural crop, then
Well, no farmer would do it without real farmer. They
Yeah,
have
once
to
you
have.
go-
But
This-
we-
this
they don't
is
just
this is
grow it
why.
and hope.
Yeah. Sorry. This is.
come close to the mic.
I just see that happen too much, where you go too big,
Sure.
and it hurts you. But if you start out with any small home business, any small craft that you're putting your heart and your mind into, you've done your research, you see what the market has, you see what your neighbors have, whether it's woodworking or whatnot, I think it's possible for anybody to come up in this world.
I mean, nowadays too, it's like if you think about like trying to start into this world now would be really almost impossible. You know, just to like, hey, I think I want to grow weed, it's like you're not getting nowhere because it's just the work level's too high. There's too many pitfalls, and the money's not there anymore like it was. Oh, cool.
Well, it's like
for you.
Thank
When
you.
we roll the next one, this one's pretty much.
Yeah, I see that, and I also see that people turn 18 every single day,
Right.
and they want to turn their friends on, and you might have to be 21 to step into these stores.
Mm-hmm.
So then
Should've
it's
grabbed
like
it when I was standing.
millions of human beings are stuck in this weird spot.
Thank you.
And honestly, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like a lot of people who are still caregiving and hustling, most of their clientele is people they've had for years. They've never left anywhere. It's like that's the people, that's their guy. Same as your dispensary or your sandwich shop. Like that's your spot. So like that's what you're gonna go. So it's like, but that's why you have to be like super passionate and knowledgeable about if you're doing anything.
What's in the bucket?
I brought some
What's in the
CBD
box? What's in the
isolate.
box?
I like just I want to turn you guys on. If I know you've had it, but my thing is, like, especially being in Wisconsin where people are just blowing up the hemp game, right? And this is where it comes from. No one is dosing it properly. Almost every single person who's starting a company used it once or twice. It's not for personal use, so they're not dosing high enough, right? Like I think 500 milligrams is like the entry level dose, and then you might go up to about 2 grams.
2 grams
A day.
Just in one, just boom, right now.
Let's try.
Let's do it. I didn't bring a spoon or whatever. You
A big wooden spoon.
Mark, don't you have a spoon in your pocket?
I
We went
don't.
From peanut butter to CBD isolate.
So it's getting down.
want me
Like,
to go over to
the
the other
kilo's
side and
getting
get a
short,
fork?
but
Vinny, are you listening? Any chance you could bring a spoon over? Or maybe one of our friends who uses this
It's got a
place
sweet
as
smell to it. It's got a real
yeah,
a used fork. That's what we want.
dirty fork
Thank you.
from the
Thank you. Couple of spoons.
You know.
We got a main line.
You know, gotta keep the show going, guys.
We got a base up.
But so because now we're pivoting. Let's
right. It's all good. We can whatever.
Oh, don't worry. We pivot like maniacs around here. Don't
Look, a squirrel.
Squirrel. He just like, what's in the bucket? Squirrel. That's it. That's all it takes.
Well, no. If you want to understand my rationale, Pauline, shush. It was because I was about to roll another joint, and if he had brought flour in there, I wanted to give him an opportunity for us to smoke his flour.
We got that too.
Yeah, I'll give
Notice
you
how
that
I phrased
opportunity.
that? Give him an opportunity for us to smoke his flour.
Yes.
Well,
It's all in the wording.
here, if you want to check that out, pass that to Dave. Yeah, that's some flowers that I got right now. Wow. Thank you. And this is some hash too, but
Nice.
it's not like the highest grade. Like I kind of made it more just to eat, but it's still like it's 90 U. It's decent. And if you want to check out the flavor on the flower, I say smoke it straight. But if you want to,
so it sounds like you're eating a lot of weed.
yeah.
You're like, now, do you find?
But if you want to get the vibe of my grow, I would say mix it is what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
For sure. Well, then gift-wise, we'll have to go back with that. Look at that.
Awful nice of you.
Here, try that one. Here's some hash if you want.
Is that from you?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
from your house.
Yeah.
Static.
And
tech.
how do you?
This one is with static. It's clean. This is
No,
just
I'm
dry
saying
stuff.
like how do you? What fertilizers and what's your game if you don't mind?
It depends. I mean, I bounce around because, of course, different sponsors. I'm checking out different products and stuff. So I'll have certain places that I'll run test things in. You know what I mean? Just to see how it's going. But mostly, I mean, we have beds, living soil beds. And
Hold on a second.
Oh,
It's
cool.
$1.05 to join Patreon, and you'd learn everything about Adam's garden that you could learn.
yeah, so it's like kind of a combo. Depends on and usually with seeds, I usually just do those all organic anyway, because there's no point of putting a lot of energy and like trying to hype them all up and push them hard, because you're just letting them do their thing, and also you don't really necessarily like what you're doing for production isn't necessarily what plants need for seed production. You know what I mean? It's like pregnant women don't necessarily need the same diet as a athlete. You know what I
Like
mean?
you don't need to
It's-
boost it so hard.
yeah, but you might have to give it other things too, you know, or it might need other aminos and things. And the thing is, the plants are much more intelligent in that regard, you know. So if you can just front load all your soil, make sure it's good enough so that you can get to the very end, and then just feed teas along the way, you know, kind of maintain it that way. Do a lot of ferments.
You're fermenting.
Yeah.
What stuff around your property or?
Yeah, right now we're just doing some. We're gonna do. Well, we haven't started. We have to have to do it now, but we got a lot of mullein on the property.
Yeah,
which is
Colorado.
classic, right? But yeah, things from the property, and also a lot of times just FPJ, because it's obviously got lots of leaves, and
Right,
if the
right.
plants are healthy and you get into that cycle where you can just kind of keep maintaining from what you.
I wouldn't use that spoon.
Why would you do that?
No, he's being funny.
He pulled it out of a bag of brand new ones. Dude. He was
Yeah,
kidding
okay.
with you.
That's good insight. Thank you.
Yeah.
You got a water bottle. I'll just.
Yep.
So like, probably
Wait,
should have got
what's
a
going
cup
on here?
too, because like I would probably put like, if I was high dosing, I'd put like 2 grams in like a few ounces and just shoot it back. Would be, I mean, if you want it medicinal, and it's like the only person I've seen that is on that level is Future 4200. Like that dude knows his stuff and uses his product.
It's funny because I think that the CBD game kind of like, because most people who are doing THC, like massive doses all day, smoking and everything, never kind of like,
How much you putting in there?
I don't know.
looks like he's really scientifically figured it out, obviously.
Totally scientific.
It's like you can't overdose it, and everybody's underdosing it. And there's like 2
I was going
different.
to say maybe that's the reason why no one's ever felt like,
No.
oh, well, I'm getting nothing out of it.
Yeah, everybody feels ripped off because the people who are making it aren't using it. They don't have, in my experience, like physical problems that they're actually trying to alleviate, right?
Oh,
No, the producers,
Oh.
not the consumers, are all like, well, why don't I feel anything? Because the producers are just, it's just $1 in their pocket, or like they're interested in it, but it's not like,
It's like a snow, it looks like a snow globe, too.
you want me to hook you up with one too?
It's doing this one, so I don't need
Yeah, that was just so much water. I was like, okay, whatever.
that way. I
I'm gonna drink the whole thing. I mean, how many grams do you think is in this?
It's
Or-
like hard to really tell, like I said, that I'd speculate is like a gram, you know what I mean? So like maybe that was like 2.5 or something in there.
Dave's like, yep, gritty.
Oh wait, so what is this stuff here that we're doing?
It's just like CBD.
MDMA.
Ah, okay.
No,
Oh, I thought it was MDEA, a little derivative.
Is that better?
Nah, it was a kind of a.
It was.
It was
They call
enough-
it Dex, right, or something like that.
I don't
Is
know.
that
It
what
was
they
one
would
of those
call it?
ones where we tried it and it was like, that ain't.
Nah.
That's the whole problem with all those analogs. Is that
Our friend said he can get MDA.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, that I would like.
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
I like all the letters. I want all the letters.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, it does not want to mix up very good.
No, it won't. It
Well,
needs.
that's
It's
what-
isolate. It needs to be emulsified if you
facts.
want it
But
to.
then you shake it and then shake it and shake it.
And then drink.
Yeah, and if you got a cup, whatever, like, but it's not like you got shorted on how much is in there, so you
Sure,
don't
sure.
need every like tiny, like before bed every night I'm taking like a gram or 2 roughly. Otherwise you don't feel it.
And when you say feel it, what is because again, I always kind
Must
of was
eat
like
meat.
was always thinking along the lines of not that you're feeling anything, but you're not feeling other things. You know what I mean? That's kind of along those lines.
A little bit of each. Like for me, it like takes away my physical problems, right? but then I can feel it getting into that realm of like Valium valerian, right? Like you can actually, and then when I give it to people who are like completely healthy, young, able bodies, everybody usually says they feel it like in their brain and in their shoulders. You just like immediately feel a relaxation if you shoot that right there. So
Can we need to send some of this to our friend in Florida.
But I mean, if you emulsified it properly, it would probably be even more effective, I'd imagine, right? If you-
yeah, and then also like I just tell everybody like make sure you got some cheese or some yogurt, avocado in your stomach because you need that fat.
Wait a minute.
Like it doesn't.
Or else you'll
Mark,
go into complete convulsions.
We need avocado and what else? Cheese and yogurt.
All right.
Now.
I'll get on that.
Ice cream, whatever. But
Oh, ice cream,
You
buddy.
want ice cream?
I need
Yeah.
I haven't had ice cream in a
I
long
need
time.
Avocado ice cream with cheese flavor. please.
Hold on, no. We'll send those guys.
Yeah, they'll get it.
They'll get.
Oh, yeah,
We need
yeah.
ice cream, cheese, and yogurt, and some avocados.
Oh yeah, don't forget the avocado.
Yeah.
here I brought you guys some apples from the tree.
Oh.
If you're down, they're a little bit early, but it's natural.
Nice,
It
dude.
looks more like a tomato, but I get
It does look like a tomato.
you. Right.
We never see Adam's tomatoes anymore. They never make it to the show.
No, I haven't even got
Yeah.
any.
No, we didn't get any all of last year.
No.
And then
Yeah.
and then I bought you each some
LSD.
poppy seeds from my garden.
Oh, what are these?
Some poppy seeds.
Ooh.
And it's not.
Mark, do you know what you can grow with this?
Tell me, Dave.
Opium.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you start it out?
Soapium? Can you make soapium? That's
Do you
what I
st-
want.
do
The good old soapium from back
Do you
in the
start
day.
it on
That's what I
paper
want.
towels?
Yeah, you start on paper towels.
Do you,
You'd be like,
do
"What
you
is this
germinate
shit?"
these on paper
Smells really
towels?
good.
No, I just throw them in a wet pot. you
Mark.
know.
Yeah. See, Dave.
Don't-
Jeez.
Yeah,
Don't
can you
put 'em-
imagine trying to pick these up in a fucking paper towel? What are you retarded?
Adam,
Okay.
Mark wanted to know if he should germinate them on paper towels.
No, he did not.
No,
I-
I know. Yeah. We get it, Dave. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dave.
You got that horse whipping sound again? That
No, we don't.
beating the dead horse?
No.
Oh,
But I.
Oh, yeah.
That's. You know what?
What?
Thank the chat for pointing it out to me.
What's that?
I had no idea what autism was until they told me to look it up.
Had your photo right there, or what?
It wasn't sort of my photo, but it was a ton of mannerisms, and I kind of feel like the Instagram algorithm knows things that are going to happen to me because it suggests future things like about neurodivergency and stuff, and getting me ready for how hard it is to live life older that way.
Well,
So how long were you working on this one?
about when the last Freeway Ricky Ross, the real Rick Ross, came on Joe Rogan. So it was about.
That's a good way to figure it out. Okay, quick, look up Freeway Ricky Ross.
Oh yeah.
Second-
There's some little gifts in there too.
Second time.
And speaking of, I got some seeds for you.
Okay, nice.
It's like sunshine grapefruit is what I call it, and it's basically Soma's diesel to a mystery auto.
There's a grapefruit.
But then I try to get away from the thing that I don't like about Soma's diesel and go towards the grapefruit thing.
Which is the flavor and the or lack of therefore. Is that the problem? I mean, because that's the problem with that I found with it was it smells amazing, and it grows interesting. Like it has a beautiful look while it's growing. So you're like, whoa, that's amazing. And then you harvest it, and it's almost like it just does not live up to the smell. Like the smell and the flavor are not even in the same ballpark.
Well, I felt that it was pretty close, but then I just really, it's like I don't like Soma's lavender either.
Okay.
And a lot of people love it. I just don't really like that type of flowers in nature. I like the sweet ones, not the bitter ones, if you get what I'm saying.
I actually like the lavender more from a smoking point of view than the diesel, and the diesel from a grower's point of view. The thing about the diesel, those took 11 weeks, so that was also not a bonus in any way, shape, or form.
Well, that's almost what those autos.
Yeah.
That's less. Yeah, it's.
So these are autos on top?
Yeah, those are autos.
Oh, okay.
So that's what was cool about them, you know. Whether you want to keep them, give them to chat gang, give, Patreon, whatever.
Yep.
But
for
like,
sure.
yeah, I like. I mean, like that's an
Is it
auto
a-
flower right there in that jar, as well.
And is it as far as when you say auto, is it like
It'll auto. You
from
can't clone it.
Okay, so and it's 11 weeks from
No, I would say like that 11 to 13 weeks.
Yeah, total time.
Yeah.
I didn't roll that one up right now. I can't go through the seeds at the moment. I didn't want to.
Was there more than one seed in there?
There might be.
There shouldn't have been. I mean, there's usually like a seed or two in a joint. Which is
I think Dave procures seeds.
I give him. What do you mean?
He like wishes them into the weed, and they come out.
That's what you think? Really?
It's like
I'm kidding, dude. Damn. Yeah. Okay. All right, Dave.
No, but so we're going back to so you started like that. So what was that date? We never figured that out.
that was like in June last year, or
okay,
something like
so
that.
That's quick. All right, so you banged this thing out.
You know, like I got a lot of front porch time down in Costa Rica, in between, the bit of work I have, and then it's just like, okay, I heard him talk about his book, about doing the thing with the white, and I was like, I have this pretty large collection of cannabis books. It's like, well, why doesn't this book exist? And what would have helped me some years back, and then what can help, like, people come up to me regularly, not regularly, friends of mine are trying to grow. Okay, you have this, as stated earlier. Okay, you have this product. What do you do with it? It's like, or how did you get busted? These problems. How do you not get in trouble? How can you be in a inner city location and in a illegal area and you can't smell it?
Yeah, because you got a pretty good. I was reading the security part of chapters, and they were case studies, a couple case studies there, which is always in the long run. I mean, it's kind of like how I think when whenever we've all been in the same, you're driving in the car, and why is that car stopped in front of us? You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, slow motion, everything's fucked. I mean, those things happen, and when it does happen, you can go back at that exact moment and become so clear about all the things you feel like you go, oh, why did I do this? Because there's a lot of times those situations like it's all after the fact, but it's a lot easier if you can pull that back and then get it to somebody else in some clear form where they can avoid that. It'd be that's already worth the price of the book right there, because that's I thought about doing a show, like doing a couple episodes where just about that, because there's so many stories like that when it's like, and we've all sort of been through the most of the listeners, because a lot of them are growers from the 80s, 90s, when we were all avoiding, we were all like, and now people are completely have zero like street smarts when it comes to it, like, because they're Instagramming photos and dates and metadata on every fucking thing, and you're just like, are you guys like, what's wrong with everybody?
But it's legal.
And it's just people don't get it. Like and now it's worse than ever because we have AI, and they can just say, like, that's why people are getting in trouble with sites that they've never had problems with before, because they're just unleashing this shit and being like, all right, start looking for, and there's some people getting their old pages popping up, and it's crazy. So yeah, security is like, it's all good until it's not good, and then when it's not good, it can really cost you
quantum computing, man.
Cost you a lot of money, time, energy, and
Stress.
make it really hard to get back into the groove of anything, really. So
Yeah.
was there any particular story in there was that all personal, or they were all kind of?
I mean, it's either me or my immediate friends.
You're right.
Like everybody's. I felt like I always trying to get to better the people around me, and people smoke a lot of herb. Dave, where's your garden? You know what I mean? It's the first thought, because the stuff that you grow is the best for you, on like a microbial level. If you're like touching the soil, and there's like a transfer.
Sure.
So it's like, if anybody who smokes a lot, they probably have medicinal things that they might not even be aware of.
Well, hopefully it's preventative. Yeah, hopefully you're preventatively using this for things you don't have because of the fact that you're consuming massive
I mean, it could also be you're avoiding something creeping up, that keeping a healthy, you know, very high cannabinoid level in your body and keeping your receptors active speaks to keeping your your level of stasis up. And so you avoid the things that might happen. Like, look at Mark. He's a pillar of health.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? I mean, absolutely not a thing wrong.
Thanks,
Look at
Dave.
his genes. His
Mark
parents
has good genes.
His parents like 198 combined right now. I swear to gosh. Adam, right? I'm close, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and they're both still with us. So he's going to live forever.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing a jeans ad after the show.
You doing the what is it called? 23andMe? Give him free ad. Oh, that got us a flag because I said that out loud on it.
Of course.
That would do it.
Of course.
That's pretty good hash, huh? Oh, and speaking of hash pipes that you're using right there, I did speak with Jane West today, and she will try to come in next week. The family said no for tonight. She wasn't going to be able to make it. So those of you who like Jane on the show, tune in next week.
So what is this?
That is Lambo. Here's a,
No, well, I'm like more concerned of how it was grown.
oh, that's from Mike Denver, who's a 100% organic guy. So
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
he is the, and it's from his dad, who's old school grower.
Nerdy organic.
Yeah, old school.
Yeah.
Outdoor grown here, you know. So it's,
Lambo. So that's like that's one of yours, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I tried it. The seeds didn't pop, unfortunately.
wow.
James
Get you-
Dean.
we get you a cut of it actually from this one. This is yours.
Forgot about that. I remember, it's been so many years. I was like, Lambo. Wait a second.
Yeah, no, that was, and the thing I like about it is it's I think it was greenhouse grown, this one, but they grew it a lot outdoors, greenhouse, which is kind of what it was originally intended for. Like that was
Right.
the whole point of that plant, was a good guerrilla farming plant. That was the whole naming process and the whole vibe of it, you know. And yeah, it's great because it's like they've been running that same cut for over 10 years or something.
Really? So what about, like, it came, I think I remember reading that, it come from Oregon, Washington, just like Rambo, et cetera?
No, it was actually it was it's a Jamaican. So it's a kid from NorCal who went to Jamaica, lived there for about 6 months, got in with the people at Orange Hill, and it was like there was kind of a one supplier who would supply all the taxi drivers, and the taxi drivers would sell. They'd have their kind of like super kind weed, and they called it Most Wanted. And so that Most Wanted, right? And that was one side of it. And then he took those seeds back to NorCal and crossed it with an Afghan, with what they were calling Super Afghan at the time, and then brought those seeds to Amsterdam, and then we grew them out, and then that's when we named it Lambo. We called it Rambo first, and then we got a cease and desist from Universal. So
Do you still have it? Is it framed anywhere?
Doug has it, yeah. Doug has it in Europe somewhere. But so we got a cease
send
and
him a
desist
note.
from Universal, and then changed it to Lambo because we were doing Hoodlum at the time. So it was kind of like, oh, well, we'll just throw an L in front of it. But yeah, it's a great strain. It's got it's got that, like, the colors kind of like you saw there was kind of like a yellowy, like real like earthy green kind of earthy yellow kind of color almost to it, which is nice. So it's very low on the chlorophyll. It's not, you don't get that really dark green kind of. Looks great when it's growing, tastes terrible, Like this
Yeah.
is like the opposite, where it's already kind of got that cured earthy vibe to it right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's leaving a nice flavor in my mouth, but then it's probably the herb, probably not the wax, or you said it's dry sift.
Yeah, just that's all dry sift. Actually, this one was with the VacTech. Have you seen
Oh,
that?
really?
Yeah, that was with the. You seen that?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I think it's a pretty interesting. I like it because for dry sift, it's hard if you have a big pile of material and you're trying to get the goods out of it. You know what I mean? And if you're able to rapidly remove the negative side of it and isolate the good in the jar, it makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Because it's like half the battle is like you get it. You're cleaning all the dirt. Now you have to put it somewhere, and you're kind of like there's a lot of cross contamination possible, and when you're working around a lot of that, it's like you're constantly, you have to wear a mask or something because your nose clogs up with resin, and you're just like, it's like, you're just wasting so much. So the more you can isolate all your work, the better. It's kind of like it's like if you're doing rosin and just the short amount of time that it's been heated up and then dripping down, it's oxidizing quickly, whereas they put, people now are putting them in vacuum bags, so it's staying inside of a, like, there's never hitting the air,
It's crazy.
because it's like things rapidly decompose
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
Once you start doing stuff, you realize, like, there's always, the only way to make it better is colder. It's always about temperature, right? A colder environment usually when it comes to hash.
Right.
And then, keeping, pretty much that's your key to everything, and humidity, of course. Like, I mean, Colorado is great. Like, this is prime hash making state. But if your room gets above even like 45, 50, it starts to stick. It gets more sticky, So it's like you try to keep it as low as you can. And that is for me. Hash is definitely especially when you grow a lot of weed, you end up like either going to have a bunch of weed that you can't get to fast enough, you know what I mean? Or, and so a lot of times, just being able to condense it down, keep it in the fridge.
Is there a section of the book on concentrates?
Not really. That's not specifically my game. I do like rosin, and I do like to make dropper bottles. That's probably like the most niche thing that people like. It hits the most amount of people, right? That would seek it out. It's like, once again, I don't think people are making strong enough concentrations of things. So like, I will put up to around 3 grams in a half-ounce dropper, 3 grams RSO. So like, you gotta just have, if you have pain, you need high concentrations for edibles to like actually work something similar to an opiate.
We, what was it again? We did a 5280 challenge. Me, Mark, Adam, and another guy. We wound up eating about 1,950 milligrams each over the course of a 12-hour show. But there came a point of time where you got there and that was that.
Well, it's like
Plateau.
well, what are you seeking? Because like, if you
We were just experimenting that
right,
night.
but I'm like, for the individual, this is like why these bottles are so effective for people who don't want to smoke. They're just dealing with life's problems. So, thank you. Just just super high concentrations. So I've probably taken maybe in a dropper. Like, I know someone else who was putting 3 grams in an ounce, but with it was like CB hemp RSO basically, and that was the first time I started to feel something off of CBD. I was like, oh, like I pretty much drank the whole ounce. It's like, what does this do? And I'm like, I've already like sought out and got a gram of THCV, a gram of CBG, CBN, try all these rare cannabinoids, and just take high doses and just see what happens, like for scientific purposes only.
Oh yeah, all pure science around here. Of course.
I'm
I
experimenting
think with everything,
right now.
with all cannabis-related products, though, it's literally saturation is the only way to figure it out, because, that people get like, I mean, it's amazing because cannabis is so strong when you are first, getting into it, but your tolerance builds really fast. So then, once you get to a certain point, you're like, it's not a big deal to throw down 3 grams of something because you'll just be able to process through it. But then there's times when you do edibles and it fucking rocks you. You know what I mean? And you're like looking at you're like you got to get over there to do something, but you're like, fuck it, I just can't even comprehend moving off this fucking spot. I mean, I'm like, and those can be uncomfortable if you're literally not ready for it, or it can be great if you're fucking
it's like that's what you're looking for, and many times in my life that's what I'm looking for. Whether it's like to just get that deep sleep through the night, take away pains, or just what is this stuff even about? You know what I mean? People say old school, oh, you can take a whole swimming pool of THC and not die. Well, let's give it a go.
Challenge accepted.
All of those things are just like, it's not going to be the cannabis that does it. It's going to be the volume of whatever the fuck else you're doing.
Well, remember when we to flex a little, remember when we interviewed Montel Williams and he was talking about how difficult it was for him to find ways to ingest milligrams that he needed, and he would say that he was in the 750 milligrams a day, and we interviewed him 5 years pre-pandemic.
That was longer than 5 years ago. I remember the episode, and it is actually as I was formulating this high strength, I listened to Montel and I was like, well, I resonate with what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I remember him saying something like he likes to smoke like 60-40 THC, CBD, THC, and like this is when I started to take these super high doses. I'm just rolling up king size joints, sprinkling with bubble, wrapping with rosin, and then just seeing like, okay, this is
what is
working.
this wrap with rosin you speak of? Hold on a second. Is that Mark? Your cover of your vinyl album right here, "Rapping with Rosin," was just birthed, man.
Hell
You need to grab it and run.
Oh yeah, I like the. We'll talk about that later. our little mix up.
Okay.
This week. I'll talk to you about it.
All right.
Oh, you had a little mix-up.
Me and Dave.
Oh,
I wonder if
is
it's
this a Patreon story? Is this a
Yeah,
Patreon?
maybe it's a Patreon story.
It sounds like a Patreon story.
If
It's
it
not
involves
that
my
bad.
kid, they're
Yeah.
21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just send them the wrong. You didn't know who you were talking to.
No. It's funny. They hit me up and they're all like,
Yeah, I said
hey.
to.
Yeah, they're like, hey, Mark, like, I'm way into like vinyl wrapping cars. How about?
Oh, a different vinyl.
It's vinyl wrapping cars, not rap vinyl records.
And this is my kid, and I misunderstood what they
You
said.
heard rap, vinyl, call Mark.
No, she didn't say that. They said I'm really into vinyl, and they misunderstood
Talking
that.
into wrapping cars, yeah. So they're like, yeah, I wrap cars, and do you know anyone that needs someone to like do it at their shop or anything? And I'm like, I think there's a misunderstanding.
Tell him he can rap.
And they didn't call me and give me shit. I'm hearing about this for the first time.
Hey, maybe they want to wrap the RV. You know.
Oh, maybe they want to
Just
wrap
for fun. Just for fun. Yeah, just for
Funsies.
shits and
You're
giggles.
gonna make my kid go to a fucking trim party,
Shits
you
and giggles.
motherfucker.
Be like,
No, to wrap the RV.
Wrap
dude.
the
I
RV.
understand,
And they
but
can trim if
for
they can,
fun.
If they can trim while they're there, I mean, one of them can
For
trim.
fun.
Yeah. For fun.
Experience.
It's for fun. Yeah, for the experience.
Have you ever wrapped a RV? No.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's why you
okay,
should
yeah.
do
Oh,
ours.
Okay.
You should do mine.
I mean, imagine the experience.
I guarantee you there is no section in this fucking book that says why you should also do it for free for people. Okay? Cut it out.
No, there's not.
All
But actually, I believe there is.
Not in this
There's
situation.
some language, but yeah.
Well, I'd imagine it's like we were talking about earlier. It's about, for me, it's more bartering these days because it's the reality that people don't have access to really good weed all the time, even though they think they do.
Right.
And then if you can get them to see the like, oh, this is, then they see the value. But at the same time, it's also like, it feels a lot better when you trade somebody for it than have them sadly give you money and think you're ripping them off, even though you're giving it to them cheap. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it doesn't matter how cheap you give it to them because there's people. I mean, there's shops now, like that. What's that Depot spot? That one in the Springs or whatever? It's like, is it or Pueblo or something? No, Cannabis Depot or something. They're selling like $40 ounces all day long, and it's
Yeah.
just like it's disgusting.
Well, that's anywhere now.
I know,
You can-
that's what I mean. So
you can
people
find
don't see the value. So all of a sudden you're like, you tell them like,
$39.99.
no, here,
Right.
here's a $150 ounce. Try that for once. You know what I mean? Like, and to me, that's still the bottom of the barrel as far as how we, where it was. But it's actually, funny enough, the exact same price that I would sell weed to my friends in high school. You know what I mean? Like, it's $5 a gram, 30 grams, $150. You know what I mean? And that's exactly where we are now, where I feel kind of like, okay, I don't feel like I'm getting burned. I'm definitely not burning you. Everybody's in the same page, and that's the sort of, but that's still high compared to, because people are so used to now paying all these dirt fucking prices for some salty shitty weed.
Wait a minute. You're not using the right reference.
What's that?
Dead Tour, 1990.
Uh-oh,
Remember,
here we go.
prior to Dead Tour 1990,
I was
it was
7.
one oh
Yeah, what's this? You gonna do that right?
No, I'll
there?
move.
Okay.
Oh, who do we got here?
that sounds
Miles?
like Duke.
Sorry, I didn't even. I wasn't checking.
It was one ticket for 1/8. That was always the barter system until late 1990 when people started selling ounces for $400 and they wanted to give you like 1/8 of a gram for a ticket. And you're like, just because you paid too much money for your fucking weed doesn't mean it changes the downstream economy. It's 1/8 for a ticket. And that's the way that's what you traded. And that's when it changed.
I'll take you up on that trade.
Oh, there he is.
I got an 1/8 for a ticket right here.
We need some book sounds.
That was in 1990, and well, we all have to. Do you have any like coronation music? You know, like English Lord approaching. There we go.
There, that's it.
There
that's
we
what you
go.
Get. That's what you get.
Oh,
Coming from the Western
gracious
Slope.
Miles, King of the Wooks, welcome to the Adam Dunn Show. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Hear ye,
Y'all
hear
fancy
ye.
here now, huh?
Hear ye, hear ye. We also have Merlin in the house.
Yeah, we have Merlin.
So if you
Love
need
it.
a spell cast, Ananachra, Uthwas
Wooks and
Bekad,
Wizard.
Dokyen Biende.
Is that what the theme is Wooks and Wizards?
Wooks and Wizards. You got it.
It's Looks and Wizards.
You
This is
got
nice.
it.
Another T-shirt for Mark.
Or a game we could do instead of Dungeons and Dragons, Wooks and Wizards.
Oh.
They be hanging out together and smoking the same pipe.
very Dungeons and
weeds
Dragons.
All
that.
right, so here's the setting, man. You're approaching a festival, okay? Now, as you approach the festival, you see cops to your left, cops to your right.
Oh, no, I'm leaving.
What direction do you go?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
There you
What
go.
orifice
Good
are you
answer.
stuffing
Straight ahead,
your
and
throat?
don't turn your head either way. So what are we gazing upon, sir?
His
This is
magnificent
a
abode.
volunteer.
Oh, that's a
A
volunteer.
little volunteer plan.
Notice the position right next to the table where they would have thrown seeds
right
as
where
they
they-
were
right where
descending.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly.
You know.
Nice. A good placement on that one.
Attaboy.
I like a well-placed volunteer.
Oh yeah.
It's a survivor for a reason.
For sure. Well, I'm glad you responded to Dave's. I forgot to send you a link. I was like, shit.
Yo, I did not flake on y'all.
No. And I was like, but I didn't get
Oh,
a
there's a
response when I
reason.
asked you earlier. I was like, uh-oh,
No
response.
That's what he is saying when he said that is, I flaked on y'all, and somehow, somewhere,
No.
a rando text got through to me, and I was like, oh, shit.
Oh,
That's what it... See,
And
look
here
at
I
his face.
am.
And here he is.
Look at that.
Well, how else would the King of the Wooks ever grace his presence with us?
By showing up, eating veggies out the garden.
Look at you.
That's what's up.
It was better than the last time I saw you in person when you were reaching into the worst, horrible sugar candies.
Oh, yeah. He's completely changed now.
I didn't even... He didn't even take them out of the wrapper, Merlin. I mean, he just ate them while they were in the wrapper.
He didn't care.
Yeah, it was high fructose corn shit.
He was going nuts. He fell off the wagon. That's what happens when you come
Yeah.
over to
What?
Denver side. You fall off the wagon, start eating fucking ho-hos and
There's
ding-dongs.
a bear
Where?
hanging out over here somewhere.
Oh.
A bear?
Yeah, a little baby bear.
That means the mama's
Comes and kicks
nearby.
us
Oh, yeah, that's a great thing. You should
Yeah,
definitely
that's what
run
I'm
up to
saying.
it and
Yeah.
start cuddling it and see what's up. You'll find the mom quick.
Oh, this is so cool. We might see the King of the Wooks get eaten.
This is like that one documentary.
Mauled live on the
Yeah.
Adam Dunn Show.
Is
What was
there-
that documentary? That one guy got the bear guy.
Are you
Bear
showing
Country?
us a bear right now?
Bear Grill. Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. I watched it tripping one night.
Oh, that's a great show to watch.
The Revenant.
There, that's his weed. That's his weed we're smoking.
Wasn't it The Revenant?
Cool.
Dude, the mama bear is nearby, dude.
A bear's right down that hill. You're gonna like come stumbling up, maybe.
Really?
Hey, everyone pay attention, guys. Miles can
Miles
be eaten by a bear.
Miles may not make it.
Yeah, no, pay attention. He might not make it.
It's a baby bear, and we don't know where the mama's at, and shit's about to get weird.
Wait, no. All right. What is there another camera you can position that you're not holding? Because it's going to get choppy when
once
you
that-
start to run.
Or just a big paw come across your face in a second.
No, the bear's my homie. It's all good.
No, it's not your homie.
Wooks and bears got a deal.
Cool. Well, when he pops out, or she,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
give us a heads up.
Uh-huh. Make some noise, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You're walking towards it?
Yeah.
Oh, Miles.
In my neighborhood.
Be prepared to cut the feed or we're going to be called as witnesses. Dude.
I die.
I don't see a bear, though.
If you're only listening,
Oh, there it is.
If you're only listening, Miles is venturing
just
off
ran away.
into the woods, chasing a bear. Great idea. You see it?
No,
Is that
it
was that
ran
it?
away. That's the mom right there.
I don't see it. He's on.
Yeah, it's right there.
Right
Turn
behind-
around.
It's behind you.
Ah!
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Denver, man. Holy fuck, the Lambo. Didn't see you walk in.
We would be
Absolutely fucking fire, man.
We'd be shouting at IROC if he ever gave us a bud, but he doesn't. He fails to.
He comes here and he sits here all day. He holds court.
Yeah.
People all come to kiss his ring.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, but he was
Not a
like climbing
fucking
up in
thing.
this tree yesterday.
Now he's got to go out to his car. Ah, God.
No,
damn,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean,
Fresh
you
as
guys
fuck.
don't get hooked up.
Yeah, he comes and runs up
Damn. Oh, he stays with the working stiff. That I see how
That's
it
a
is.
beautiful spot you got there.
I am forklift certified.
With that is so frightening. Oh my
That's
goodness.
super lush for being on the western slope, brother.
Get closer.
Is that right?
Yeah, that is a
He's-
very
he's in
nice
the
place
western
to
slope.
live. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This is
super.
not the Western Slope.
Oh, no, you're in North Carolina or something?
I was
Where you
like,
at?
what?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that makes more sense.
It's like, that's amazing.
That makes way more sense.
I
was
thought
like,
he was on the western slope. Fuck.
I was like, oh,
No, I'm in North Carolina.
Okay, cool.
that's
Asheville, North Carolina.
That's
Super nice.
that is the lushness part.
Yeah. It's like that is not the western slope, but you got some magic. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, you're just
Are you literally going from bush to bush that the bear was just grazing on and just grazing like the bear grazes?
No, he's like trying to create a scent line.
I'm
so
in the
that-
garden.
So that the bear will
Wasn't the bear just in the garden?
just relax,
No,
Dave.
Bear was like down the driveway.
Bear schmear. He's
And Bear was like back behind that tree, big tree.
Oh, yeah.
and they're only
I'm
little
just
baby
eating Swiss
little
chard now.
blackies there, right? They don't have.
Now you're eating Swiss chard.
But that bear was like, he walked up on me the other day. I was laying in this grass right here, and he like literally walked up on me.
Now he's back.
And then when he saw me, he like climbed a tree and ran up the tree. And then we had like a wook moment where we connected eye to eye.
Oh, I love it.
smoked
He
a
like
bowl
gave
with
me
him?
superpowers. and then I ran away.
The bear gave you superpowers.
I like it.
And then
I
you
stand by
ran
my
away.
statement.
Oh, here he is. The guilt.
That's
The
it.
guilt has ridden over him.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, it could be Chem 91, or it could. Oh, is that the secret? Is that the one that? Is that the same one that Adam K has?
Mark, take a whole
The
bunch
IROC,
of that out.
IROC say with that Chem 91?
Yeah. Okay, because I heard there was that other one that was supposed to be that, and then I smelled it. It smelled like grapes. All right, I was like, that is not. It doesn't even make sense. Oh.
So you make all those ferments down there in the Carolinas, you say?
I make them primarily in the Western Slope, but I do make them out here too.
Oh, cool.
Most of the distribution goes through Build a Soil, so those all are made in Western Colorado.
I mean, you got a
Closer to
totally different material to work with down there too, so you could kind of do a whole different line.
I mean, somewhat. I still have like comfrey, same comfrey that I ferment in North Carolina and Colorado, same way. So, but there's some tanks over there that we've in the past brewed ferments in. These guys. And then I just set up a 250-gallon tank at this farm local. Actually, that's some comfrey right there.
Okay.
Real nice comfrey.
Yeah. Looks very healthy.
Nice, cucumbers. But yeah, it's relatively low tech and not super hard to grow, or to produce. So I set up some production out here.
How much? So, how long are you there for? You gonna be back anytime soon, or? I thought you were back. On the
Yeah, I'll be right back Monday, I think.
Ah.
Monday, I fly back, and then Tuesday I'll be back on the farm. And then next weekend,
Yeah, coming back.
we're doing the tea event. Yeah, the Terps and tea, a tea pairing with hash.
Wicked.
That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Wicked.
Yeah,
So this is a-
4
could be-
different types of tea, some super rare teas, and 4 different dabs, all made by Nick Portal under the Hash Should Taste Good brand, all a bunch of my stuff and other people's material.
Shout out to
And-
Portal Provisions.
Oh, he's getting big. Oh, he's getting a lot of
Shout
shots.
out the homie.
Your buddy Jolly.
Always.
Your buddy. He's throwing.
Yeah.
He's blowing him up.
The bear is coming back.
We're all waiting. Don't you worry. We're waiting for this.
Where's the
mauling.
beehives?
I mean, that's good. That's good podcast material. Me getting mauled by a bear
100%.
while I eat
No,
a cucumber.
I'm 100% for that.
That actually makes the bear vegetarian
As
because
long
you're
as you
eating
don't
a
get
cucumber.
It smells nice.
101 day flower.
Really?
That'll do something unique, you know.
That's from you. That's from your guy.
That's from
Oh, well, are we allowed to say his name?
he who shall not be named. No, that he's not here right. He's not here yet.
But you know his
Who?
methods on how he
He's one of
cultivates
Adam's
that?
disciples.
I don't know what he's been. He's in beds. You're in beds also, right? You're just in. Yeah.
Indoors, I got
7?
3x3 beds.
7-year-old living,
Seven-year-old
soil.
living soil.
Okay, cool.
Shout out to iRock.
So you top dressing, you adding ferments and stuff.
Top
Hell yeah.
top dress Microbe Life. There you go.
All that.
Good old shout Microbe Life. We love Microbe Life. You ever use their products?
No.
Microblade.
No, I haven't. It seemed
Yeah.
very expensive, I believe, when I went to go
it
pick
is-
it up, and it's like I want to help the smallest dudes around.
Yeah.
I want to help the local guys.
I will get you, because what I can get from them is they have these sample packs that they sell, which are or give out, which are like enough for each one is good for about a 30-gallon tank, you know. So it's a good kind of start point, especially if somebody's small. It goes a long way. It's only like 30 mil for every 5 gallons, so
Okay.
it's like it's definitely concentrated good, and yeah, it's a very
Is Microbe Life like a photosynthesis plus?
yeah, yep,
Okay.
yep. That's their
Okay. I like that stuff.
That's their top tier product, pretty much out of all their stuff. I mean, kind of like every brand has like usually one item that's just the best. You know what
And
I mean?
that's like that egg sulfur.
Oh yeah,
This
fucking
funk.
straight up funk.
That's why you said he uses the build a soil. What'd you say? The craft blend and the powdered sulfur.
Yeah,
Craft blend is good stuff.
Oh, for sure.
craft blend is awesome.
I was thinking about going to scoop up a bag of gypsum on Home Depot, like possibly on the way home. You know what I mean? To have that super dense sulfur for the lowest price point I could come up with organically. I don't know.
Gypsum is good stuff. It's the only way to give calcium without pushing your pH up.
Oh, good insight. Thank you.
Nugget!
Man, you almost missed it. You almost missed your moment to shine there.
I got this.
No, that's one thing. When you drive past gypsum, you're always like, well, at least we know where to get that at all times. You know what I mean? It's like
Just slightly
Is
out,
that
out
why
of
they
reach
named it
right
that?
now.
that is why.
No shit.
Drywall, Colorado.
There might as well.
Welcome to Drywall, Colorado.
Oh my God, Eastern West Colorado.
You got a mic right there, you know. You could talk on the mic.
We got a mic right here too. It has
Oh,
to
you
actually
gotta,
be
you gotta
turned
turn
on.
it on. Hold on.
Hey, we're on.
Look, you're a podcaster now. Look at that.
First
Welcome
timer.
to the show.
Introduce yourself, young man.
It's Gabe from the Jug Dealer.
You know, he's another
You know.
classic jug dealer over here.
But yeah, the guy who won when we were just at PIFCon, the guy who won PIFCon was from Gypsum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? That's funny.
He's like, I'm from Vail.
Really?
I was like, really? You're growing in Vail? And he's like, well, I'm from Gypsum. And I'm like, bro, I lived up there. I know where you're at.
Yeah, well, gypsum is cooler than Vale, in my opinion. Like, I'd rather say I'm from gypsum than from Vale. Vale makes you sound like you're a complete fucking.
If you know where anybody, like if someone mentions Gypsum
Yeah.
and you know that where they're from, then you're cool. As opposed to everybody knows where Vail is.
Yeah, of course. No, it's just like people from fucking Jersey.
What
I'm from New York. You're like, you ain't from New York. What the fuck? Oh, Jersey, New York, same thing. You know what I mean?
No, it's not.
I'm like, actually, it's totally not
Really
the same
not.
thing. Totally not the same place. So, did you teach some classes while you were there, or you were
I just did one today, yeah.
today? Well, tell us how that went. How was it?
It was great. The whole class is up on the IG, and so it was fun. The farm I was working with had some really cool, like, infrastructure in place, ready to go to make these things, and we did it. I made 250 gallons for them. It was like a take and make class. Everybody learned how to make it, and they got to take home some. Yeah,
I think that would be make and take.
Take and make and take, same thing.
You know,
take it, make it. But you don't take what you make. You make it, and then you take something
Correct.
else.
You make it and take it.
Thank God we got to the bottom of that.
Make and take. Yeah, but we solved the mystery.
Solve that mystery.
I mean, his Wook following is going to want to know that shit.
Wooks want to know.
Wooks want to know.
Wooks want to
the
know.
order of operations.
Pretty much modus operandi. What'd you guys ferment? What was their input?
Comfrey. I did a big comfrey and some thistles. This
had
was
it-
on the farm. They already had that growing.
Oh, great! You just cruised around. We're like thistle, comfrey. We're good.
Yeah. Well, he said I said, is there anything you want me to remove? He said, pull some thistles. Put some gloves on. Pull some thistles if you don't mind. I said, okay.
May I have a hash pipe, please?
So, trying to do a little favor for them, help them out. But really great class, good turnout. How about a dozen people come? Some people came from like Kentucky and from downstate in North Carolina. So it was a good little crowd, and a couple of the guys who came hanging out on the porch still. And
sweet.
Yeah, nice little vibe. It's really, but it's always fun to connect with the community when I go out to different places. Nashville's the hometown, so it's like good to rally here.
And how do people find out when you're going to be doing these little training seminars? Do you have
The Instagram, thank you. That's helpful to point people at my Instagram and my socials.
And which one are we talking about now? Because I looked up Weed Should Taste Good today, and I couldn't find it for some reason.
Those motherfuckers be holding. They can't keep us back. But yeah, Weed Should Taste Good is bounced right now. It'll come back, I think. But fermented plant extracts is the best one to follow for all the educational
what happened to
stuff.
that? What happened to your weed? Should taste good. They got fucking knocked you down.
IGB hating. I don't know. Meta have a stick up their ass.
I was like,
don't
what?
they know who you are?
I was like, what's happening here? I cannot tag you.
Exactly. Dave, would you tell them who the fuck I am?
If I tell them, it kind of defeats the purpose of them not knowing, you know? I mean, they have to know. You are the king of
I
the
don't know if
woods.
them knowing who I am would be a good or bad thing for me.
Well, I also don't know if me telling them would actually help your case or hurt mine.
I call myself the plant medicine.
Don't you got like somebody who's bona fide who can tell them who I am?
Not Vinny. He owns a business.
Vinny?
Yeah.
What
are you
makes
talking
you
about?
qualified to serve medicine?
He's bona fide.
Well, I've done it a bunch of times.
Dude, when's the last time you made a brisket and sold it? Right? I mean, that's
well played.
full on bona fide.
Professional.
Speaking of which,
tell these fools who I am.
It's taco
What I'm about.
time.
It's big weekend taco time down here.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
you know
dude.
what? You just hold on
I
with
got
whatever
people
you have
coming
to
up for
say,
tacos,
Miles.
yo.
What?
We
Tacos
are
are going
breaking
down?
news.
Things are happening?
What's happening?
Things are happening.
Sizzling? Is there some sizzling going on
There
out there?
is.
It's a taco restaurant now.
It is
Yeah.
official.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a taqueria.
We have sizzling
What
grills.
do you call
and
it? A fusion.
It's a
The
barbecue
spit
taqueria.
thing is already
fusion.
going too. The spit deal.
Spit thing.
Barbecusion.
Barbecusion, bro.
Shouldn't you be
It's
bringing
taco
some
barbecue.
over here
I like
for us to
barbecution.
show?
Barbecution's a good one.
Interesting.
Tacos de
Barbecution.
barbecusion.
Barbecution.
Taqueria.
Taqueria barbecution.
Taqueria.
I like barbecution.
Taqueria cube.
I like it. The one I was going to say would sound bad.
Uh-oh. Dave's thinking something really
Say it,
bad.
Dave.
Say it,
Fucking
Dave.
zooted.
No. All right, never mind.
I want to hear how
I
bad
like
it sounds.
barbecution. Do it.
It's good.
File it now.
What's that?
Go get it. Get it.
Some taco?
Yeah, lock it, load it.
Lock that shit down.
Barbecusion.com, all that.
Yep. Get it all.
Don't give Miles any credit.
No, he gets no credit.
No, I don't want none. I just want some barbecue.
You know, it's not helping
Taco.
being the king.
I want a barbadilla, barbecue quesadilla or some shit.
Ooh, there we go.
You want an armadillo?
A burnt end quesadilla.
Vinny, can you make burnt end
with extra
armadillos?
spicy green chili.
Oh, it's getting better every second.
Yeah, green chili's coming.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
you better have some good green chili down here.
And then I want
But it'll
elote
have
ice
pork in it.
cream.
Elote ice cream?
Mm-hmm. That's how we roll.
Elote fried
And
ice
then-
cream, bro. That's what you need.
Oh, I know all about
Elote
that.
fried ice cream. You said it.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Now, Vinny, make it happen.
Encased in flan.
Coming soon.
Please.
Flan?
With a reduction, with his balsamic reduction. Yeah, just
Now we're
I
talking.
don't know.
We're talking.
We need something like more barbecue-y, like a mac and cheese.
Elote.
that's happening.
I don't know.
Don't you worry.
Now, if I keep writing recipes for you, then you do got to give me credit.
credit, aka
He's
royalties.
He's out there serving tacos right
He
now.
gets 5 cents per sandwich.
He's out there serving tacos. There's tacos being served within a
Tip jar tacos.
150 tip jar tacos. That's a deal.
What's a tip jar tacos?
He's serving tacos, and you just gotta tip them.
Well, just bring us some, and we'll tip them on the way out.
Bring us some. Listen to this guy.
Listen to this
We'll
guy.
eat them on the air and talk about them and advertise for them.
Good.
I'll get you that
Good.
cheek and tongue meat one.
Yeah, chicken tongues.
Yeah, chicken tongues.
Chicken tongues.
Chicken
Give me a chicken tongue taco.
9,000 chickens had to die for this one nugget.
Each taco is
Cheeks.
9,000 chickens.
Cow
Exactly.
cheeks.
There you go.
Cow
Oh,
cheek,
he
cow
left
tongue.
us.
He's
That's
there.
that's a
Sort of there. Sort of gone.
He's sort of gone.
he'll be back.
I know.
Yeah, it was definitely confusing for a minute there. I was like, wow,
We gotta
it looks
have some
so
kind
nice
of
there.
semblance
What is going
of
on?
professionality around
The
here.
ferments are out of control.
There's no
God.
profession. Do you have anything
now I
special
understand
planned
why
for
you're the
tomorrow?
last
The
kid picking
30th
draft every
anniversary.
season.
30th anniversary of Jerry's passing is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bro, that's news to me.
Didn't they just have
August 9th.
Didn't they have some
1995.
shows in San Francisco?
They did play 3 shows in San Francisco. It was Dead and Company though, and the shows were, while it was a great place to really for the community to come together, it was very expensive.
I'm actually surprised that you're here there because Backstreet Boys are at the Sphere in Las Vegas, and I thought
Fuck
that you would be
yeah.
there, dude.
I
want to go see Wizard of Oz at the Sphere.
The Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, they're at the Sphere.
That's-
They're gonna be lighting it
Who
up
was in that
this
one?
weekend for you.
Who was in Backstreet Boys?
I don't know.
Everybody just
Was it Wahlberg? Was it who?
No, it's
No, that's it.
no.
that's
Sync was Justin Timberlake and
I don't know.
the other people.
I wasn't paying
I don't.
attention.
Yeah, the Backstreet Boys. I skipped over them.
Are you okay, dude?
I just didn't.
You can tell that that's not. Yeah, to me, that just was a
I
joke
thought-
in it from the beginning.
Oh no, but it's at the Sphere.
Backdoor Boys. So that
It's at the
was.
Sphere.
Backstreet
Very
Boys
jokey.
are at
That's
the
a
Sphere.
multi-million-dollar joke right there.
Holy shit, that's. You know what? If they can make it
Funny
work,
part though. The funny part though is like. Back in the day, it was like all these little young girls. Imagine how old those chicks will be at that
yeah.
thing. Oh, it is not going to be
they
hot.
actually put a warning up and say,
It's gonna be
"Ladies,
not
please
hot.
do not throw your bras on stage.
Not hot
You need them."
at all. Not hot. 100%
Isn't it
not hot.
117 degrees today there?
It's fucking hot.
It's
there.
been pretty
Vegas?
warm.
See,
I'm sure.
this is. I just want you to take a look so you can understand what we have to go through. We have this huge studio audience here, not fucking paying attention to
They don't
us.
care about us.
Not,
They don't
not
care.
fucking pay. Just sitting there
Could give a
talking
flying fuck.
about anything, the Rockies, whatever the fuck is going on. Not distracting in the least.
hard to listen
Totally not.
sometimes.
It's totally fine.
And then we get
You
in
know?
trouble when people could hear it.
And then we get complaints and we get dings from YouTube
man,
and stuff
those
like
guys.
that because they didn't sign it.
We should do a show. Just put them all on their own show and never
Oh,
know.
make them not
Mic
know.
it
Oh,
and
just
not tell them?
yeah,
put 'em
mic
in
it
the
and don't tell them and have it as a parallel show.
Oh.
So they're like, "What is? Wait, I didn't even know we were on."
Yeah.
We could just watch that
Imagine
while
the
we're
shit
doing
they're
it.
discussing.
Yeah, dude. A parallel
Side hustle,
simulcast.
side hustle,
I grew up in Flushing in Queens.
Definitely a Patreon.
So I grew up in
Get
Flushing,
arrested.
Queens. We had this
That's what I said. Whoop, whoop.
bowling alley. It was called Whitestone Lanes. And we would have to bowl, for our leagues
got a
really
couple
early in the
pictures for
morning.
you in the
We'd be
chat.
there early Saturday. And there'd be every bookie in New York City would be sitting in there doing the line for the college games that day.
I party.
And so you never know what they might be talking about. We can't mic them.
Right.
No.
I wish we could.
Oh, we can.
Don't you worry. We could.
We could do it.
Oh, get a soundtrack of that shit. That'd be good.
100% doable.
You really? Even with Mr. X sitting there?
The best.
They'll use AI to find his voice, and they'll know what he looks like.
That's
Right.
Yep.
Because that's what they like to do.
I heard you could find out what a person's face is just from hearing their voice, dude.
This is a cartel
Yeah, they run
party?
through an AI spectral
No.
analyzer,
sure.
bro. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly what he said. An AI spectral,
Spectral
analyzer.
analyzer.
This one goes in your mouth. This one goes in your butt.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Wrong one.
Wait, this one goes in your butt. You got that, Mark.
Yeah, that's
All
good.
over the shit.
That's nice. That's good. Not sure.
If
That's
you
my
haven't
name.
watched
Not
it,
sure.
you're
Not
way
sure?
behind. Idiocracy, bro.
Yeah, good stuff.
What do you mean? It's current events.
That is the blueprint.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It was a blueprint. How the fuck did we? Right? Oliver Stone wanted JFK to be taught as pure history in high schools. We didn't know that it was actually idiocracy.
Right. I was thinking about putting some Gatorade on the plants. It's about that time of year.
Yeah. It's what plant? It's not. It's Brondo. Yeah.
Plants love it.
It's what plants crave.
Yeah.
What plants crave. Yeah, it's amazing when something like that becomes so fucking relevant. Like it's like, and the Croc story behind that is the best too. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Which is like the person who's in charge of the wardrobe was like, oh, I found the perfect shoes, and they were the perfect shoes. They were the perfect fucking shoe for that movie, and they were like, well, what if they become popular? We're gonna, they were like, these things will never become popular. Like that's what they literally were like, don't worry, these things are never gonna catch on. No one's gonna ever buy these things. And
instead of electrolytes, you can buy electrolyte.
I think they loved the
strawberry
I'm
kiwi.
sure there's no such thing as
have.
bad press.
They should
It's
have.
kind of like, do you remember what cop cars they used in RoboCop?
More or less.
Brondo is now body armor.
Something was lame.
It eventually became a cop car. It was a Ford Taurus.
There you go.
Yeah.
You
That
know.
makes a lot of sense.
And they used that one as a cop. They sold it, all across.
Because it looked more futuristic or whatever
Yeah.
at the time.
Yep.
Just as a piece of crap vehicle. But yeah, there you go.
Oh well, I have to issue a retraction. Gabe is paying attention.
Oh, Gabe cares.
Yeah.
Well, he's a podcaster. That's
Yeah.
why. So he's
Nope, now he's not paying. As soon as I
dinging
say
us.
his name, he looked away.
He's mentally dinging us every second. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I would have done it like that, and we would have been way more professional. Grambo would have done. Grambo definitely
Right.
would have had that picture lined
Definitely.
up way better. Yeah, they're
Wait,
very
that's a ding to Mark.
Yeah, they
though.
would have done something.
Oh, they're so professional. It's ridiculous.
For real? Yeah.
Yeah, they have meetings.
Oh,
They have meetings and talk about the
that's
show.
not cool.
Did they ever make Mark an offer?
Wow.
I mean, everyone's like, wait a minute, meetings? We don't do that.
We
No,
don't
no.
even want to talk about what we're going to talk about.
We don't talk
5
to each
minutes
other.
before the
We don't
show.
talk to
No.
each other during the week. We
No.
just send each other stupid memes.
Yeah.
And then we get here on a Friday, and then on Friday we just fucking forget everything we thought about during the week that we were
Yeah,
going to
totally.
talk to each other about. That's
Yeah.
how it goes usually.
Yep.
There's no
And
like
the weeks just go
have
by.
a meeting and then we're going to talk about this on the show. I try during the week. I'm like, oh
fucking
yeah,
August.
don't forget about that. Got to make sure you talk about that. And then I have to shut. Fuck, I forgot to talk about that. It happens every
No,
time.
I did get no.
Dave's job was supposedly to get news for the show. That was his original
Oh, yeah.
concept.
Actually, it
Dave-
wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It
You
was.
added it afterwards,
No,
and
I
it was
did,
a
right
long
away.
joke.
No, I've said you could just do the
No, you
news.
did send me a note
Yeah.
this week. You wanted to know if Amit was really.
Oh, that
Yeah.
had nothing to do with the show. Though. That had nothing to do with the show. No, but in general, yeah, we try to save it for you guys.
Oh, I know all about that.
It's all fresh every week. It's like we're all getting back together again on the show and off the show.
Yeah.
And when we want real technical, like expertise, James Bean will come on and he will read AI questions to our guests.
Right.
Well, the best part is Merlin's he's been watching the show for 10 years.
Get
Yeah.
out.
I swear to God, he's
Yeah, I mean, the first ones that I was watching when it had a big white couch.
Wow.
Do you know what that means, though?
That's like with
7 of the 10 years were with me.
The kid
Right.
it was
Oh,
the kid
damn.
days.
Right,
That was pre-Mark.
right.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
pre-you.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
That's fine.
Pre-Mark.
How's
Yeah.
that feel, Mark?
That's pre-2017.
Well, I hear it all the time. What was the show like? Was it better or worse with Mark before? Would you like the kid back?
I think
Is there going to be a writing campaign to bring the kid back?
I mean, I'm enjoying myself right now, but yeah, the kid was good. You know what I mean?
Get closer.
Well, the kid was his own
He's
character. He's a
charismatic.
character.
That was a ding without a ding.
He's a character.
And
He
he
likes to
was
get involved.
Involved in weed and stuff, so I get it.
Yeah.
No, here's the story of the kid, though. The
Yeah.
kid knew nothing about anything.
Right.
Came in.
True disciple.
Mitch literally was like, hey,
He reeled him in as a producer.
you want to come help us out on this thing?
Uh-huh.
You went to school
I won an
for
Emmy.
video, and he's like, oh, I won a junior Emmy or some bullshit, right?
Sure.
And so
Junior college.
So
we
you
never
fucking corrupted him?
We never, yeah, no, 100%. And
Minute
now
later.
he's like running fucking giant facilities and stuff. And he learned everything on the show. He absorbed it all
All tatted up.
Right.
while he was doing it. So he was like doing he was kind of like moonlighting while he was sitting in your position.
He was just sucking.
clocking. He was like, nope, that's not the right one. Nope, that's not the right. Then he springboarded off
See,
the
he
show.
knew how to monetize
and-
the job,
and
Mark. He should
actually
pay
is-
attention.
Exactly. He did his. He got his money's worth.
Like
out
he
of
was
the show.
actually listening to you guys. While he was
Except
here.
for when we talked about nitrogen. Then he fell. Do you remember that episode? Do you remember the nitrogen episode? We had a nitrogen episode with Jeremy. Sorry, so Jeremy Silva from
Oh,
Build the
wait.
Soil.
Was that before
Will
your
you
little party?
Shut the hell up over there, Jesus Christ! Turn my mic off. Dying. So Jeremy did a whole episode on nitrogen, and it was hilarious because the kid maybe lasted 20 minutes, and then I could see his head getting all heavy and literally bobbleheaded out, and then he couldn't handle it. It was too technical. His brain was just melted.
Yeah, but you got to compliment him on his video production. The
Oh no!
12 feet
And
in
every
the
single
sky
shot he
pointed
would
down.
he would do them from overhead, and it was like this overhead shots. Remember those?
Well, like
Oh yeah, it was all
Yeah, it was always up really high.
Camera would have been over
Camera-
there.
We would have had the camera in
kinda
that corner,
getting everything
Yeah.
sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird, but anyway,
Sure.
We were learning.
That was when he who must not be named was a regular guest.
Well, when I first, it's hard to watch it when it's just.
Hey,
if
there you
have
go. That was a good
every
answer right there.
single
That was all
person.
I needed to hear.
But
It's hard
There
to
you go,
watch.
Mark.
It's
That
hard to
was a
watch.
compliment.
It's hard to watch.
Yeah.
But like now I just have transitioned to I just listen to podcasts.
Sure.
Just,
Oh,
and
damn.
this one specifically, it's just like key in when I'm hearing good stuff. Okay, enjoy the jokes, roll with it and stuff. But then like I can be about my daily grind, or whatever, working in the garden.
Yeah, we're not
etc.
we're not so complicated that you have to pay attention that hard.
No, but then I rewind. I'm like, okay, they finally started to talk about fucking herb again.
Rosin dogs. Rosin. There you go, buddy. How much what did he pay you? What did he pay you? Tell the truth. He sent me $2 last episode, okay? Yes. I got a random Venmo of $2 before the show started.
Attaboy.
How much did he pay you? It's just us here. Mark went to commercial. You listen to the show, we go to commercial all the time.
Right.
And we're out.
Cut.
Yes, okay, we're off. Whew, that was something. How about when Adam was talking about us never talking? That's totally not true. We talk all the time, 8 hours a day. Oh, are we Oh, shit. I thought we were at commercial.
Yeah, no. The point being on that is classic cannabis shit. You just get sidetracked because you're fucking like, you got a squirrel moment. We got squirrel moments all day long on this show.
Well, that's what's
We
cool
talked about
it.
the Lambo for 10 or 12 seconds.
Yeah, well then it's like bring it back. Like okay,
Yeah.
so if we come back to the Lambo, this was right about the time.
He's the one who grew it right there, long-haired guy.
Yep.
Looks like a
Okay,
girl.
cool.
Wait,
Long
which
flowing
one?
hair.
Which one? There's two with
Oh,
long
two
flowing
long
hair.
flowing hair guys. Yeah, but the girly one.
Yeah, the one that looks like
he's got nice hair.
Yeah.
His is ready.
That's fucked up.
the one that if you're on a
renegade.
desert island,
Yeah.
you never know. Just
Trapped on a raft.
I'm not a part of this. I'm just saying.
oh, we offended Mark.
I'm offended.
That's it. HR, are you listening?
Yeah.
They're really far from here right now.
Oh.
They wouldn't be able to get here in time.
They wouldn't be able to help me.
No.
So-
But yes, Lambo wise.
So we come back to Lambo.
Uh-huh.
So that was that like the end of you being in the dam, right?
Pretty, ish, not quite, but like around 2007, I think, or 8 or something like that. That was six or 7, maybe we got the seeds, and then I left in 2010. So yeah, it was kind of the last 4 years. That's
Right. Well, it's like I remember like reading in like a Weed World or something like this that you were going to come back and start the clinic. Is
They
that what-
were writing about what Adam was going to potentially do
I know,
if he
right?
failed in America.
No, there was a
Celebrity you.
there was I don't know with them. I'm not sure about that article, but the one that was perfect when I left is the CNN Money article came out.
I didn't catch that.
And that was the best because
It's out
it
of
was
my
like
circle.
it was a perfect one because it was like it was this lady who wrote a book about Burning Man. She came out to Amsterdam and she wanted to do. She was working for Forbes or she was working for CNN, and they wanted some. It was for money, so they needed a financial angle on it, and she couldn't figure it out because Amsterdam's so sloppy and weird, and like there's no like you can't ask people how much money they're doing. They're just fucking what the.
They'll let
hell?
you look in their windows, but they don't
No,
want to talk about their
Dutch are
finances.
definitely not going to tell you too much when it comes to the cash flow there. But and then I was like showing her around, and at a certain point she was like, and I told her I was like, I'm out of here. I'm going to I'm fucking done with Amsterdam. I'm going to Denver. And then she's like, oh, that's a much better version of America.
Right.
So she
Sure.
wrote so she did this whole thing about me moving to here, which was perfect because when I got here, people were like, didn't I just read about you in Money on CNN? I'd be like, yeah, that was me. It was like, perfect timing.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm sure it was one of these weed magazines. But then, so when I was living up in Gunnison, people said that you used to live in the Butte. Is that? No.
There's another Adam. You think about the glassblower Adam?
There's an. That's where it gets confused right there.
Because you have Adam
And the baseball player.
Adam G.
Okay, so like,
because
there's like, I mean, it's Crested Butte, so it's like, you know, the S word. It's probably something I didn't even mention in the book. Was like I live in a surf town down in Costa Rica, and like, you just really.
Oh shit! You watch the show, man. You want to go there? Next, you're gonna say Crippy. And
Yeah, well,
that's.
I mean, when I was coming up, like, Miami. That's where I first heard friends of mine that lived in Miami. That's creepy, right? The crippy. It's creepy up here, but then down in Costa Rica, it's creepy. And then it's like creepy is like the top grade, and then Punta creepy, right? And then which is like.
And was that
nearby
more on
creepy? Almost, it's like nice mids.
Or like were they talking about creeper?
It's like it's really difficult because they have such a draw towards like 90s rap.
Yeah.
Especially the people that were first coming down surfing. You can imagine when this huge wave hit, like in the early 90s.
When the surf wave hit.
Oh jeez.
Right.
Jason, are you listening?
So like. That's my theory, and it's like just really strange to hear them say, no, and I say, oh, you mean the crippy, the crip weed, right? And they're like, no, creepy, and punta creepy, you know, or
It's just a dialect.
Yeah, that's how I feel. But like when people don't know where the origin is, and it's the telephone's game so long, and forever.
Well,
when I first,
it's a heavy American influence there down there though, so it's
for sure.
So I'm sure from day one there's always been good. And again, we know plenty of our friends who moved down there, and I've had Victor, who's been on the show a lot. He went down there and right after, I think he probably went down there like around 99 or something like that. Went and lived off grid and rode a horse into town every fucking like once a month and got supplies. Got supplies. He's like, I got oil, sugar. You know, got the most basic shit he could, and then he just went up into the hills and lived up there.
Shit, I forgot the toilet paper.
That's like me going up to South Park around 2009, 2010, and being like, okay, I'm gonna go up here in the middle of nowhere, get this cheap piece of land, and just.
You got a piece of land.
I just sold it this last October.
Okay.
It was.
A friend of mine has a spot over, where the 24 hits. Whatever that other one.
It's like Hartzell going to Buena Vista.
Going to Buena Vista, like
Buena Vista.
Well, if you're in Colorado, it's Buena Vista.
Oh no, Buna, isn't it?
Buena Vista if you're in Colorado.
Buna, but the boonies, yeah.
They say Buna. They don't.
Come on, they say he's a Coloradan. Mark.
Is it
Buena Vista, right?
As far as I know, it's Buena Vista. But
Whoa! You're the most Mexican you've ever sounded.
Yeah, dude.
Oh damn! We're so banned. We're gonna get so flagged.
Oh, that's because there's tacos. I mean, he's getting all like flary on us.
Were you actually not paying attention because Schmipsy showed up?
Huh?
No,
I hadn't heard of that, but I heard of Kremling. If you've been up to Radium Hot Springs.
I thought it was Long Tucky for Longmont.
Okay, yeah. Oh my God. Been living in Fort Collins for a long time. It's like a trip when like the rep from Longmont and Greeley and everybody coming into the fort. Like, those are good days.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Oh yeah, how's your show going on over there?
Yeah.
How's that show?
We didn't let you know. We have that table mic'd.
Oh yeah, you guys are all mic'd
We're
up.
playing it later.
We're watching you on there. Everyone's watching you.
It's good.
They're all listening.
Tell that story again, Gabe. Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. X. You're pulling better ratings than we are. Go ahead.
So when that cough that you mentioned earlier, the Colorado cough, some people call it Fort Collins, but we just Colorado cough. You know what I mean? From in the fort, that's whatever. And
what about the Foco sage?
Okay, so what I was gonna say is
we're talking.
I didn't get the sage, but I got the heavy duty fruity.
Oh.
Right, and it's like there's still
The
people,
heavy duty fruity or the tutti fruity fruity?
No, heavy duty fruity.
HDF, you know, on the pots.
I've seen it many times. Good old HDF.
So like that's like still to the day there's like people up in the fort that are
Really?
like,
Oh, that's interesting.
that was like not everybody. There was a really good cut of ISS going around and
Right.
and the sour D at the time.
So guy Mark was the one who brought. So this guy Mark came to Amsterdam. Him and his brother were growing it. They brought it back, grew out. This is for the Foco sage, and then they selected more on the Afghan side, like definitely a bigger producer, but very distinctive. And it's funny because when I got out here, it was like that really had like a big following, you know, where it was like okay, and it was interesting because it wasn't even it's totally like on a like it at a certain point. You got the Afghan side, you've got the more hazy kind of side of it, and that's which is the Big Sur Holy, and that's the one we were selecting for because it was much more unique, and but I can see right away like because it's produces just column buds, you know what I mean? So when people back, especially when it was like important that you get a high yield because it's super illegal, whereas now people finally can kind of focus on not just yield, because yield usually means you're missing something else. So the chances of getting a high yielded strains that are fire
Okay, so then
are usually hard.
then if we come back to that sage,
yeah,
and I'll come back to the clinic. So like for a long time is really difficult, and still it's probably darn near impossible to get seeds. Okay, I live in Colorado. I'm gonna start driving around and calling around to dispensaries.
Mm-hmm.
So difficult to obtain seeds, but the clinic was the only spot.
Oh, it's tits?
So good. Finish your story.
Okay, yeah, saying the clinic is the only spot that you could come and pick up some seeds. So then I remember getting Golden Goat sage,
which is like so terpenoline, it's out of control.
It was like really awesome. The one that I chose, and super high yielding, super amazing. One of the ultimate, like really good. Like it densed up pretty decently, not like all the way, but pretty good.
Well, it's also like the Golden Goat is, to me, one of the most impressive looking plants growing on a scale. Like when I saw it in a big warehouse, and it just the way that the leaves on the original cut are, like they're just standing ridiculously straight up like this, and just flexed out and really, like, uniquely sativa vibed, where you were just like, wow, look at that. Like it was like, and it's more terpenoline than sage even, but they're all in the same spectrum. So the fact that they would, I would guarantee that they'd be a good combo, and so that's good that you got a good.
Yeah, it was.
Good
So,
out of
but
it.
you weren't responsible for that breeding, or?
They were using the Foco sage. So, and I tried to get in with them in the beginning when I got here. I was like, oh, you guys are already doing it, so let's do, I'll help you out. And we just never really made it happen. But no, so they were working with Foco.
So, but then they remade Sage Rec.
Yeah, they kind of.
That's one of them that I got from it that I couldn't get a keeper out of.
Right, they did it, and I remember sitting down. I forget what the kid's name was from there, but I went to a couple meetings and tried to like I was like, well, you're already halfway there. Why don't we fucking blow the shit up even further? And it was like they just weren't doing. The problem is like you were saying that seeds never caught on because the dispensaries don't want to promote it hard because it takes away from their own business. It's like, well, if you're growing weed at home, what are you going to do? Like,
facts.
So that didn't really work out, and the tax thing never worked out either. It was like if you were to try to sell it there, the tax you would have to pay is more than the pack is even worth. You know what I mean?
For seeds, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, like originally, they had their like laws had shifted, and it's been a long time since I bought some seeds from there. But originally, it was like you could get like, what was it, 2 ounces, an ounce for whatever the recreational weight was. That's the weight in seeds you could buy.
Wow. Yeah.
And then legislation changed, and then you could buy like 6 per person per day. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, that changes everything. 'Cause by weight, no matter how much it weighs, it's a lot of seeds.
It was rocking. It's whatever you want to buy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I come back and I can get like 2 packs. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
And they were charging like something like $6 a seed in tax or something crazy, and you were like, so that's the taxes on the seed? I was like, dude, I'm selling seeds usually for $2-3 a seed, so how does that even make sense? Like you're gonna triple. Now it's $9 a seed.
Facts.
6 goes to you, 3. That doesn't even make sense.
3 goes to the state. Well, like $250 goes to someone's pocket. Whatever.
But no, I didn't actually get in. I mean, I did talk to them, and we did have a few sit downs, but we never really did any kind of like long-term work or anything like that. But they were definitely one of the few places out here that actually saw the reality of like you have to have your own shit. You can't rely on cuts that are out there because they're going to be tired by the time you get them, no matter what. Someone else has them. You know what I mean? It's like you're not unique. Can't stand out. And it took a while because a lot of the shops felt like they had to have a sour, had to have this, it's like, and usually they're not real anyway. Usually it's somebody blowing smoke up their ass and sending them some bogus cuts anyway, and they don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know someone coming. Like I'm hanging out in Boulder, many moons ago, and these people, they got 24 lights downstairs, this type of setup, and they get these people this guy come from out east, and he says, "Is this the Kush?" And it was like right at the edge when that's what everybody was demanding, and they were growing nothing but critical mass.
Okay.
For the sake of this conversation, it's the Kush.
Oh, yeah.
100%, man.
How did you know?
Pure. You could tell, right?
Well, no, my buddy, I mean, he's just got this Midwest nice, and he just couldn't, no, it's critical mass. I can't help you. And he's just dumbfounded because he never been in that situation where someone was like, and the guy couldn't tell. He had no idea. He just knew that's what people were asking where he come from.
He's ripping off Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Are you in my class? I am today.
Right.
So, yeah, oh well.
Yeah.
But that's the way it was in Colorado all the time. You'd walk into some place, you'd say, "This is what I have." They go, "We have that." And you'd walk out and you go, "Hold on, I'll bring something else." And you bring the exact same thing back in and change the name.
If you're a better businessman, but the system that my buddy was working in, he didn't care. I couldn't care less if you want to take this or not. I don't care if it's 10 or 20, like just whatever. There was no problem,
We've come a long way. Is there? I'm sorry, I'm tangenting here, but is there a company gonna make itself known that really will replace Phylos and let us know what's related to what and how things have bred and work backwards?
I mean,
and
the
really
problem
look-
is there's no money in it unless you become another seed company like they did. You know what I mean? Which is pretty much what. It's tough. It's like you got to know your source. So if you don't have if you don't have a good source to say this is a sour diesel, this is Kush, this is a haze, you
have no way of creating a baseline.
How are you ever going to know? And if you come in, and there's so many of these people are coming in with the wrong starting material, so it's like, and they don't know. Like they're, based on what the other person told them, and then like you were saying before, it's like opportunistic people are out there. They're always going to. There's so many times I've seen that in Amsterdam, especially because Amsterdam's a tourist town, and so if you're going to come there, you're going to be in the shop 3 days in a row. That's about the last I'll see you for X amount of time. So people would sell people. I'd see guys who had nothing but 1 or 2 strains. They wouldn't label them. They just have them behind the counter. They have a huge menu. And people would walk in and be, "I'll take the Hawaiian, whatever." And they'd be like, "Here you go." And they'd be like,
"Aloha."
And I'd be like, that's crazy.
That's so crazy.
And I'd be like, then they'd be like, "Yeah, Americans." I was like, "Oh, that's that was part of the reason why like the gray area, which I helped start, was immediate success because all we ever did was the things that we knew, so we brought in bubblegum, we brought in, we had Tony from Sorghum Mother Seeds, and we had me, and we had Simon from Serious Seeds, so we had all those genetics going through the one shop.
So Tony, he's an American, right?
He's from Nebraska.
Right.
Yeah.
So
It's still in America. Get closer.
Closer to the
yeah. It's like this is just tables, just awkward.
It's in the wrong. We're all tables like should be. It needs to be turned.
You're in a spot. It was a poker table. It's not supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to be stressful for everybody around.
I raise.
But Tony's from originally in Nebraska. He's an Omaha boy, and
Omaha's a place, isn't it?
It's a place. It's a place, all right. But he's another deadhead. He came there, and I think for a tour and never left. He's another one because it was right.
He was on tour.
Oh yeah.
And never left Omaha.
No, he was. What are you talking about?
Where are you saying he stayed?
No, he's in Amsterdam now.
Oh,
he was on tour. Okay. He was tie-dye Tony back in the day.
Okay.
When he was on tour, then he came to Amsterdam. I think he came because if I think about the time period, and you were like when you came, 90. That's about the same time he was there too. So I'm thinking, man, he
A lot. That was Amsterdam's first exposure to a lot of deadheads.
Really? So, well, like what? Like Europe '72.
That's different.
Well, like this is like the first introduction to like to start to understand the American vibe.
Oh yeah.
That we were throwing down hard, and they were stuck in like 1870.
In the 70s, they had cops lined up. In the 70s, like in Sweden, they had cops lined up waiting for them because they thought they were like the most evil band of the world.
I did not know that. I was told though to be careful when we got to Stockholm, to not make eye contact with the cops.
Yeah, well, I do that. I mean, that's you should
That's
just
normal.
That's just,
No. I mean, this was even more.
protocol here.
You don't want to look at their motorcycle. Their motorcycles were.
No, I don't want to. I would just from
hard.
afar be like, okay.
No, but in '72, that tour or whatever, like literally, like they arrived into there, and there was just hundreds of cops waiting for them, and they were like, "What the fuck?" And it's because the name, and then everyone was like, "Dude, when they come into town, drugs, and everybody's gonna be
Yeah, but
fucking."
then-
And then it was like Grateful Dead. They thought it was like a heavy metal. They thought it was like some heavy metal thing or.
72, they were kind of folksy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They were like, and then when they got there, they were just like, "This is what we're scared of right now." Like, are
Right.
we
Good.
huh?
I'm glad they did because it was.
That's awesome.
The show in Sweden was fantastic. They opened the door there.
Really?
You know, I mean, geographically, you're either going to open or end.
Yeah. So then it just keeps. It's like over and over and over. I see it as. Did you see the movie Endless Summer?
I remember it vaguely. Like,
Right. It's like.
Mark, Endless Summer. It might be a little, a flick that you'd have watched.
So it's like pre-hippies, like 1950s or maybe early 60s, when people would wear
yeah, where's the oh here?
like a suit and tie to go on an airplane.
What is this? Yours? Is that yours? No.
You're totally disrupting the show.
Schnarbly.
You did.
Look at him. Look at him. He's
Oh my gosh.
Mr. X.
One drop. What is
drop.
this? One drop? One drop. On what? You're going to eat it? You're going to smoke it?
Rig. Drop.
Adam's there like pouring it in the rig.
Yeah, Adam's taking one drop. What the fuck? Why would you say that to him? Holy shit, dude.
One drop.
No, he took a lot drop.
No, I did not.
Oh, yeah, 10 drop.
One
10 drop.
Very organized.
All the terps, bro.
Pure terps, brah.
Your topes, brah.
Interesting.
dab?
I'm good. Thanks. So whatever, it's these surfers, first pre-hippie short hair, suits and ties, and boarding with their board, traveling around the world, chasing only, listening for
I remember
fishing
this.
tales to say
I'm
where the
yes.
where the fishermen couldn't come into shore.
Gotcha.
Before, like the first people to explore the world, finding the surf beaches, and then they go to Costa Rica, right? So this is like that's like square one of like the vibe in Costa Rica, right? Like it's like depending where you at, of course. If you're on the better surf beaches,
Yeah, no, it's definitely a surf paradise for sure.
So then I'm trying to tie that in with the Grateful Dead. So it's like this is like a similar time of just genetics getting spread around the world.
Sure.
And like
well, it's so before during back when like the Brotherhood was smuggling, they would use surfboards, and that was the tried true method until they fucked up and left them on the tarmac one time. Did you ever hear about that story? Oh yeah. And they were on the plane and they were looking down and they were looking at the surfboards and they could see the shit peeling off because of the heat. You know what I mean?
Jair had a surfboard made that has the little thing in it where they would hide
Take another
flour.
hit of that.
But it's funny you say that because I'm about 50.
Yeah.
So I saw the Dead at the
I'll
tail
put this
end.
on top of the
But I
toots.
always tell people how that was on the East Coast. That's when I saw the first good flower. Was on Dead Tour. You know, the Dead Tour would start on the East Coast. So all the Californians would come out with all the drugs. They'd come out with all the weed and all the good
Goddamn
LSD
Californians and all their
all the
drugs.
good stuff. And then as the tour went across the country, they'd get rid of everything. And so they'd start, and then by the time the tour's over, they're back in California, and they got everything they need. But it was a big, even if you go back to the 70s when they were paired up with the Hells Angels and they had Hells Angels as security, the whole time, like, the Grateful Dead was so much more than just music. It really was a giant drug dealing machine.
It's wild. Well, it's like where I'm from a really Midwest industrial area of the world, right? And saw a lot of super industrious people, and I'm just getting introduced to, and this is early through the 90s.
Yeah.
And so many people are growing, and then after, like, okay, I just get attracted to these people, we attract each other, and then find out pretty much everybody's a deadhead, and you're like,
oh,
wait.
yeah.
And but they were all low key because it's like, because of their profession, says, okay, be low key, and then like, oh, I have all these tapes from every single year, XYZ,
Yep. Yeah. No, it's the way a lot of drugs made it around the country, and not for nothing. It's
And
the way
then
a
on
lot
top,
of good stuff.
and genetics also on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a squirrel would go around planting seeds across the country, all the different strains in this tour pattern.
Well, I mean, you look at P-Bud and their story and stuff. I mean, that's directly related to Grateful Dead tour and stuff, So it
now we're talking.
It really was. It really was a big machine that went around. And it's funny because you say about the genetics, it's the same thing. Everybody who got flower from all these places, they found seeds in the bud, and they were like, hey, let me run this. It's funny because I say to folks, I grew sour diesel in 2000. I got it from a friend of mine. In fact, they brought it out in a spring green salad. This is pre 9/11, so there wasn't any TSA. And I tell people all the time, I never gave anybody that cut. I was sworn to not give that cut out. But I guarantee I grew some weed with some seeds in it.
Right.
And I guarantee people found seeds in my bud and were like, I'm going to pop this, and I'm going to call it sour diesel because that's what it came out of.
Facts. It's got to be, because it's like, I've got that with the sour D and all the different chems that people...
And think about it. It is like, if you've grown any of those, they have hermaphroditic tendencies, and there were tons of times, before we really knew to skin up the bottoms.
That's how they started in the first place.
Yeah,
and that's where they came from. They probably came from a herm thing. That's the funny part is all the good weed is like, random bag seed that came from somewhere.
Well, and it's funny because I'm keen.
And nobody was breeding. Everybody
I'm
was
keen to mention that to people, whereas like all these people have put in all this work to breed all these different things, but you look and like candy, sour,
lead back
cookies, forum, like all those things, they're all random shit that people found.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like what I say in the book is like, everybody's so concerned with chasing this hype strains. It's like, just plant bag seeds. If you're going to start and you're trying to make money, that's the first way you can save $1.
Yep.
Well, on top of that, you're doing God's work at that point, because there's so much random shit that doesn't get grown because it doesn't have some bullshit hype behind it, and people don't realize, like, no, dude, that's...
Well, and
if you saved it, like, the whole thing is, if you smoke weed and because hardly ever do you get a pack of seeds and you've smoked the weed before you bought the pack.
Yeah.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
Like during the cup, and that's what's funny is now it's possible. And I remember during the Cannabis Cups, I'd be like, if we didn't have the weed, we wouldn't be able to sell the seeds. And I would tell everybody that. I'd be like, dude, we have to have a little bit of everything so that whatever we enter, obviously we have to have that, but we also have to have a little bit of everything else, because if we don't, this is our one opportunity for people to try it. Yeah. And you could see how instant, it was like so instant. It would be like, oh, I like that. Boom, I'll take that.
That's how I was
like,
with the LMNOZ, bro.
So much
the first
easier.
time I smoked that LMNOZ.
LMNOZ.
Shout out to the sour guys.
Oh, well, tell us all about the LMNOZ.
Yeah, we don't hear much about it from,
I'll tell you what, they actually just gave me some LMNOD seeds. So when I'm popping them tonight because it's a full moon. But when I get that, Charnock, you're going to be the first one I bring flower to.
Oh,
Thank you. You heard it here.
D for D.
It's more than rosin dogs would do for us.
Wow.
It's tough. Ooh.
Spoken like someone who pays attention.
Still waiting.
Rosin, anytime, buddy. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Thanks for the $2 last week. I split it with everybody. All right, guy, owe you each a quarter. Yeah.
That's not splitting, but anyway. Dun-dun-dun.
No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Katie.
The dog.
Stacy.
Don't forget your dog, Pauline.
Cannot forget
and
the
HR.
Oh, well, there we
Yep,
go.
there
Now
we
we're
go.
talking.
See, it's a team,
Pulled that together quick.
right?
Yeah. So then one of my, okay, here's this. I'll level that up, and one of my favorite strains I've ever had, and a crowd favorite was a bag seed from the hog.
Okay.
And guess what I called it? The hog.
Bag hog.
I mean,
Gabe,
at least it was 50% of it. That's good. That's something. You know what I mean?
He's one of them.
At least it was 50%.
I got it.
I wasn't even, because you're not even thinking that it even really matters that much, and I don't want to come up with a new name.
Well, and-
I'm not that guy. I didn't breed it. It's just
Well, in reality,
and
it's
that's
so
what's happened to
strange.
sour a million times. That's what happened with all these things. Kush,
and
sour.
that's just it. Like part of it is too. That sells.
Right.
Like you're like, oh man, this sells a sour D. It looks just like the sour D I got. We'll just sell it as sour D.
See, but I've always been like quality is what sells. So I could call it anything LMNO, fucking.
I agree with you 100%.
So like I never have had a problem if I move to a different location, once I have a friend group, because that's who you want around you, especially if you're doing things that are walking the line. You know, you want people that you enjoy being around.
Well, and you also, the good part is that whenever you're working within a group of people, you kind of figure shit out way quicker. Like you're like, oh, okay, you might fall in love with some plant because for you it's either sentimental, which is always a problem.
Right.
Like there's people who can't let go of this one thing, and you're like, dude, nobody likes it. It's like, it sucks, dude. Like, stop growing it. No. Like, I've seen people do it. They're so stuck on that
But then
thing.
that's why we get rid of strains too that were actually good.
But once you got a group, it's like you instantly can be like, boom, like just put it out. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean? That's always the best tester is natural selection. Basically, it's like, well, the B jar is obviously the best because it's gone and everything else is left, and it kind of makes it simple.
And where's that clone? Well,
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, that's
I got
the
some
one.
Seeds.
And that's usually when you have the realization, like, fuck, that's the one. The only one that didn't root. It's like, So yeah, you gotta doing things in with different, especially on pheno hunting stuff. It's really important to kind of bring it to a group setting, because if not, you might. In Amsterdam, it was funny because my whole thing was about I would smoke and drink coffee. And certain strains were good with coffee. And
Smoking
certain
cigarettes?
No.
American smoking herb, not European smoking tobacco.
Oh no, I'd smoke it pure. I didn't never mix tobacco. But in general, I would always test my weed with coffee because I'd selling it in a coffee shop, and there was certain weed that if you smoked it, it would make coffee taste terrible. Like you'd be like, oh, like metallic or something.
Some goes really well with it,
and some goes the opposite, where it just nails it. You're like, oh, this is so good.
Well, that's why like that has a tobacco thing. Like I'm growing Mr. Bob Hemphill's work in my garden right now.
Nice.
And it's like a OG TK OG M10, something like this.
Okay, M10's an old Canadian strain.
It's
basically.
going deep in.
Really?
Deep
Well,
in
like
the pocket.
it smells like tobacco. It's the first one showing flowers, and it's like a massive like OG structured, stringy, outdoor plant, but it's like throwing off earth and tobacco and like chocolate. It's like
I think
very
M10
interesting.
was isn't M10 Mighty Might or
I don't know. I thought it was Afghan 1 is what the word is that I heard.
Could be.
To be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
Because M10 was a big beaster strain at a certain point too.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
like well known for just being like kind of a bulletproof thing that you could just throw it outdoors and it would finish.
So
off.
then if we go to Beasters, so you probably have a little bit more insight than myself.
Ish,
but
I was in Europe the whole time.
Okay. So like it was like, I don't know, is it bikers? So is the Hells Angels tied to the dead, or is it just that like this is like it's really interesting.
I mean,
how it's so like no matter where you were, it was the exact same like brickweed. I could buy it up in Netherlands. This is like how long ago was. People were waiting for that beaster to come up in Ned.
We interviewed him,
and it's like in Ned now. No,
Randy, Randy Lanier. He was responsible for bringing in hundreds of tons at a time
and charging $3.50 a zip.
Oh, we never made it that far.
I never brought in tons, but we brought in duffel bags.
I mean, it was also depending if you were on the East Coast, they were coming in through that zone.
Yeah,
if they
I
were
mean,
on
yeah, there's a couple.
Vancouver.
I mean, so I was in Montana.
Idaho
and
was a
that
big
would come-
fucking channel.
So that's where I came through.
The
Was
corridor.
Idaho.
Yeah, that was a huge corridor
There's
right there.
there's two borders in Idaho.
Yeah.
There's one that's open 24 hours, and then the one to the west of it is open midnight. It's closed midnight to 6 a.m. And that's the border we used to run.
Yeah.
But that border, that was, you're talking 1996.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
actually
I-
that's right when they got hip to it, and 97 is when they started putting cameras in the woods and really starting to take people down. You know, but that's when you started
Cameras in the woods.
Yeah, cameras in the woods. So people think
I made a movie about that.
People
Yeah, I remember that kid. That one kid was
Up
killing
Cannabis
it.
Kid or whatever.
Up north, there's no fence. Like there's not a fence up
Yeah,
there.
you can't.
It's literally
It's impossible.
And where we would go, there was literally a road that was along the side of the border, and it'd be like 11 o'clock at night. You'd roll up, and homeboy would run up to your truck, open the back of the truck, throw in duffel bags, you'd take off. You know, and then you go do the drive back down to Montana.
So then, and not all herb up in Canada is beasters,
No,
right?
this stuff
Even
was-
back then, so I'm saying like, were you getting what I'm talking about, like indoor rock wool?
This
you know
was,
what I mean?
A lot
Like,
of this was grown up in the Kootenai Valley.
so you're talking about like the OG like
Yeah,
outdoor
yeah,
organic
yeah. And
dank.
these guys, the nice thing about the Kootenai Valley is it's like a banana belt. So there's really nice south-west facing slopes that just get perfect sun.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what. I mean, the first time I bumped into my homies up there, it was like October, November of '96, and it was some of the best herb I had seen. You know, and that was like, I don't want to say it was pre-beasters, but it's right when it started getting that moniker of you're getting big weight and we're trying to push the Cali prices down, and in which that's when all the prices really started, because they would come in at 4. We're used to getting peas from Cali for like 48 at the time.
It's later when it got bad. It's later when it got bad when like the Asian gangs got
Yep.
involved and all that kind of shit. Russians and Asians.
See, that's like a trip because sorry.
Because they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like they're just going for, and that's when you got the rock hard buds.
Yeah, this is
And they
what I'm
don't-
talking
and-
about.
And they
The
don't burn.
PGRs.
The PGRs.
Yeah. Pack low boys.
Total
Just
pack
like
low. Yeah.
crud.
Exactly,
So, like-
and that's what ruined the whole name and because it
Yeah.
had a moment where it was actually better for sure.
Well, that's like interesting because that makes me like tie this other link in my head. So like I would guess about early 2000s up in Fort, and the people who had the weight always were the Asians. And like I know several people who had a connection down in Denver from the Asians, and they grew. One had a green hash plant and one had a purple hash plant.
Adam doesn't want the purple.
And so like, and then anyway, seeds got popped of these, right? And then I got the green and the purple, like, and the purple was the wildest purple. It's like extremely powerful.
Yeah, it wasn't
and
the
taste-
purple weed you see today.
Extremely potent smelling and potent vibration, but then it just like wasn't like I didn't want to smoke it all the time. This was the thing.
It's the night weed.
Yeah,
It's
and
the
it was
night
just
flower.
it was something about that extreme terps. I don't know if you can remember anything like this. You would have had to grow it yourself. And
When
like,
I visited-
I mean, it sounds great. I'll take 2.
This doesn't sound bad at all.
Where do I sign up? Do you still have these seats?
When I visited my aunt and uncle in 1983 in Petrolia, which is a tiny little place in Northern California, I remember it was the first time I'd just sit down where, there's no TV, there's no nothing. We're just sitting there. I didn't know what they were doing. They're trimming weed. And it was all purple. And I heard one of them say something, it was because it was late. Right?
Right.
And that's what made it purple then. It
well,
wasn't
you
that.
could go both ways, but
Yeah.
clearly it's in the genetic traits of
Yeah.
this stuff. So like,
But I've never seen it where it was like interwoven, like purple leaf,
Once you
not
get-
green
yeah, when
leaf
you get
until
streaks,
we
when
got
it's
the
cold, you get that.
polyhybrid.
yeah,
So
cold, you
it's
get
like a cold burn. It
you
comes
get like a
over.
streak. Yeah, you'll get like you can see where it's almost like a photograph or something like that, where it's like wherever
sometimes-
it got cold, it changed color.
so
and
it's
some
funny 'cause
insulated spots.
I think it's
sometimes there'll be like a fade
Yeah.
on the plant,
I like
and
it when it
sometimes
does
it'll be like more like electric that purple, that
And
outdoor.
then people want to pay more, and you're like, damn, I should be doing this every time. Like, cool.
Or you get
throw some ice on them.
We had some purple white widow back in the day, and it looked. If you had good light, it was the most purple you could possibly see. But in bad lighting, it looked brown. And some people with an astute eye, specifically my buddy who lived in Boulder for a while and was up in Ned, who's dead. You know, all these things. You know what I mean? And this is brown, bro. And I'm like, no, we're like trying to, our shitty flashlights on our cell phones back in the day just couldn't get it bright enough. And he don't got any bright lights in his house type of thing. Like, I don't buy brown weed, man, not for $300, you know.
Right. Yeah, I think there's so many different variables of purple too. I mean, there's fuchsia kind of colored, which is really dope when it gets that kind of brightness to it. Amsterdam was funny because that was the first place where I realized that I didn't like purple weed. I was like, wow, this sucks.
It wasn't purple though, man.
Because it was like black. It was like almost black
all the way through, and that's why whenever I hear you go, you don't prefer purple, and some people will say they don't prefer it. My memory goes back to the fact that it was like that was that late harvest, man. It went
then you
a
got
long
that
fucking time, and it was fire.
But it was coupled with like darker red hairs,
Yes,
darker,
yes.
darker
Facts.
trikes, like, and that stuff all went together. Whereas the new purple ain't like that. You
No,
know what
I
mean?
get it. It's
yeah,
almost like it's some
and I agree,
genetic
yeah, it
experiment gone wrong.
So, like, did anybody, I don't know, you got a Colorado native over here. Did you hear about the Paonia Purps? It's like, that's like the only
That's what
famous strain.
That's what Peabud and those guys were getting back in Crested Butte as well. I mean, that was
Okay.
same thing.
No, I'm not familiar with it,
That's a terroir thing where like that part of Colorado, just like Grass Valley out
Right.
in California and Humboldt, like it's just a great area to grow flower, especially because it gets those cold nights up there because you're at high altitude.
Right.
So that's
Well, that's
it's dry,
petroleum.
and it's
It's
dry.
in the hills. It's up high.
You're not wrong.
You
You're
know,
not wrong.
That's
it's
wild.
really fucking cold. You didn't wanna. It was something else.
Well,
You
it's
know.
like when I went up to South Park, all the like way to grow, everybody, when I'm telling them the elevation that I'm going to be at, 9,500 feet, it's like it's impossible.
They're all shaking their heads, right?
It's impossible. You can't do it. I'm up in Alma at the grow shop. Dude's like, there's no way. You cannot grow up here. This is like that time period. And it's just like my first year was so rough.
I always thought like 11 was the total cutoff.
Our partners, you know, they're partners with us as far as New Millennium and stuff. But at the Mountain Orchid,
Yeah.
they are up in Montezuma. The head cultivator is actually the mayor of Montezuma, and they're at like, I want to say 10.3 or 10.4. We always bill them as the highest cultivation in the the country.
I'd say.
Wow.
Mark,
so-
he slipped in a New Millennium little plug, so please
Oh yeah,
bill him for that.
Yair, Bill
Edit.
Yair.
Bill him for
Bill
that.
Yair
We're gonna do a mark edit at 3
Yeah.
hours 10 minutes.
So
Wait, I heard about that. You do that? You edit and everything?
Well,
and-
our show's not live, so if we say something, you're right. We're pussies. I'm not gonna
Wow,
lie.
I didn't.
But if we
I
say
didn't say
something,
that.
yeah,
I'm just saying.
if we say something out of turn, yeah, mark edit 45.
You know how many edits you'd get on this show? This would be terrible.
Fuck.
We don't do it much.
dude.
We don't do
show
it
would
much.
be Mark
but,
edits.
You know.
Oh yeah.
You'd be Mark Edit right there.
We could have a shirt that says Mark Edit.
Mark Edit.
Yeah, dude.
It'd be like, so our 3-hour show would be like 20 minutes long or something. We'd be like, wow, that show's.
Oh, you're kidding.
We got to film another
No.
9 more
no.
hours to get another what?
We'd have to do 12 hours to get 20 minutes of, you know,
But here, let me.
according to the jug dealers.
So that grow that what did you say? It's at 10.3.
It's at 10.3. It's in it's in Montezuma.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
and this is outdoor. Or they're
they're indoors.
plastic?
They're indoors. They're indoors.
Okay, so I was out. I'm saying
Yeah.
they said
Oh,
I couldn't
yeah.
do it.
About 95 is like probably your.
Yeah,
when it
what
gets-
did you just said? Pussies indoors.
Well, it's like
Real men grow outdoors.
if you grow real up high like that. I seen it when I was growing indoor. Like it was like, boom, when I brought that hog. When I had that purple and green hash plants.
I mean, certain high altitude is going to be
Yeah, I
awesome
mean, here,
up
if
to a
you-
point, and then it's going to be like. Oh,
So
shit.
think
But this
think
is
about
this is indoor, so like it didn't really. I mean, maybe the buds, maybe. It's hard to say. It just seemed
even
like
if you-
altogether more
But you
crystally.
have
But
to-
even if you think about it, if you have if there's some Afghani in there, Afghanistan's a lot like Colorado, man. It's high altitude, it's
Right.
mountains. So I mean,
Arid.
really, if you have something that's a short, squat, short-term flowering plant, there's no reason it can't do well here in Colorado.
Well, like I
up
had
high.
a real problem up in South Park, and it's like the trick was just tons of butane or tons of propane and releasing CO2. Just getting it super warm, making everything blow up, and still some strains just wouldn't. Like, you can't bring sour D up there.
That's environmental.
Well, and I explain to people, a lot of folks, they'll be like, my plants are outside and they're getting sun, and I'm like, look, if there's a tree that's 30 yards away and it's getting shade from 4 in the afternoon, like, just count that as darkness, because unless it's getting full sun, and as you well know, in the mountains, the sun rises later because it's got to get over those mountains.
You got to be on a hill, like, it's got to be really nice conditions.
Oh, yeah, you're missing out on a big chunk right
Yeah,
here.
so it's just hard because, again, if the mountain acts as a tree and you're getting this shadow till 10 in the morning, then you only got 7 hours of light.
Facts.
You didn't get 12.
Well, this is what's nice up in South Park, if probably a lot of us have been up there, and there's like big hills in the middle of these giant, so you're actually in a kind of a flat area, and then my spot was like lifted up as like a crown in the center of all this. So I got really good light, but still some things just wouldn't. What the killer for me up there was a BC mango cut that was going around. It was just rocking.
Yeah, you're not doing any sativas up there. That's for sure.
I tried,
and you can imagine, and you can like already right away realize like it doesn't have enough to transpire all that shit. It needs like giant solar panels on the plant to fucking
for sure
suck it in.
And like high nutrients when it gets that cold, it really helps obviously it like warms up the soil by the microbial activities, right? So, but then the other thing that did really well, which is like kind of the start of my intentional breeding, was this skunk that I got that was BC skunk, and then, or is a northern skunk, I want to say. It's like Northern Lights skunk 1, right? And that was the one that was like the killer. And I kind of shelved it because I was just trying to make it for like high elevation, finish nice, get buds, easier to trim situation. Like, I wanted it to be super dank, but I was like, whatever, just cycled through everything, and then come back to it a few years ago, and it's like, oh wow, like I bred like something. Like, you look at it and it looks like an OG. And you're like, it's like super dense, like kind of those upturned, curled, sugary leaves, that pop on it.
The frost tacos.
Yeah.
Love the frost tacos. Never gets old.
OG has also that real like point. It has a very distinctive kind of pointy calyx to it, like when you as a period.
Smaller trike head.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was really nice. I was trying to grow a bunch of that out this summer, but like, I had to leave for Costa Rica for 2 months basically, and I had just drippers and someone that would
2 month drippers is definitely a long run. I got it going. Don't worry, it's gonna make it.
Yeah, so like I have someone that can refill up the little receptacles and stuff, littered around the tent.
2 months.
Yeah. So it was like 9
Can't trust your
9
friends
weeks.
for 2 months. That's not gonna.
No,
happen.
everything was fine. I was like,
good.
I come back, everything's
That's
chill.
good job.
And then, but then it's like, they're still not showing males and females. And anyway, this thing takes forever till they're 6 foot, and they already got chopped when they're already giant bushes by the time they spread on out when I got here in June.
Right, and then you find out that they're males, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, and then I don't have any fucking, because I want to do a little breeding constantly now. It's like once you start playing like God with these plants.
Not pollen chucker.
Well, especially if you're doing it outdoor, it's really about like season to season. I mean, that's the way farmers farmed for millennia, was like take your best and bring it to the next year and keep moving ahead. And so if you're doing that kind of a style growing, it's way easier just from your mental load because you only do one a year.
Well, and if there's something you like and you want to back it up, and God forbid you ever lose the clone, but you got 100, 500 seeds, 1,000 seeds, what you're looking for. There's a chance, you're going to be able to find it there. So, and that's something where like guys like Root Cellar and a bunch of those dudes, they literally breed just so they have their shit backed up.
Right. When you're big enough, I mean, it's like financially, like that's what you should be doing. But for me, I kind of think about it like I just want to always advance it. So even if it's like oh fuck, I don't care about that clone, man. I want to advance it and keep advancing it. So then, and it's just really fun, especially like as a father myself. Like I'm like, it's fun having offspring.
Bunch of kids.
Can't dispute that.
Except when you don't feed them. It sucks when you don't feed them. They're like, fuck.
I gotta go feed my
When you've been
kids.
gone for 2 months and you're like, you drip feed my kids, right? You're going to drip feed those children of mine the whole time I'm gone.
Wait, kids? I forgot all about them after a second day.
Yeah,
They said they
exactly.
were fine on their own.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Adam's kid was feral up until about a year ago. You know.
Well, that's the best way. You got to free range kids. Free range, right?
I mean, I had a certain amount of free rangedness to me.
Free
you
range.
know.
No,
I'd
we
take
were
off
just
on my bike
neglected.
and
We were
be
all
gone
neglected.
day.
So our generation before you,
I was still in
we
the
were
city,
neglected as
yeah.
children.
Yeah.
My brothers were smoking bong hits in front of me at 3 years old. Like there was a picture of me on the
What
bong
could go wrong?
at 3 years old. Nothing.
Yeah.
You know, nothing. Look at
look
where
at me
we're
now.
at now.
Look at me now.
And now we're here.
All of us here. This is
Training
great.
manual.
You know?
How to raise a stoner. Show them how to be a stoner
You know?
early.
Well, my dad used to. That's a whole episode in of itself. But my dad used to get flour for my brothers in 1977 because of the paraquat scare. So he used to get it for them by the trash bag. And so they would, of course, as we all do to support our habits, they would get rid of all of it, but they would have all their friends over. And here I'd be 2-3 years old with my brothers doing bong hits and.
That was really the first friend's party. You just sold weed to them instead of made them fucking trim your garden.
I have a friend.
How many times Mark fell for that for Adam at first? I've heard stories, man.
No, I have a friend
It was
who
like 2.
I've seen it.
I won't name him because
12.
I don't want to call out his now deceased dad, but still talk about debauchery. My friend, when his dad would literally put him inside of a paper bag, take a big hit, blow in the fucking bag, and seal the bag up with the kids, with my friend inside there when he was like 1, 2. You know,
Wow.
I don't think there's a statute of limitations on that
So,
fucking
like I said, I
behavior,
won't say who he is. He's a great guy. He's super smart. Did not hurt him.
No, he's
at all.
not.
Did not hurt him at all. But it was just like that was the time period, right? It was like, hey,
My brothers didn't do that, but they
kid's
definitely
smoking a
smoked enough
cigarette.
in the room with me that I was probably getting some type of effects.
I just got nicotine smoke.
Oh, I got nicotine in the
I got a
face
lot of
all
it.
day,
All
every
day,
day.
every
Like,
day.
I got slapped, bitch slapped by
yeah.
nicotine.
How many bouts of strep throat you have from that fucking?
You know, I don't know. I guess I was sicker as a kid than I am now.
Yeah,
like
of
that's for
course.
sure. And I do bong rips all day long. So.
Well,
Right?
if you when you're in the car is what it was. It was when you were
That's
driving, like
that's
in the
my-
car,
being trapped in the
Like,
car because
with
it was
this
cold and she's all
windows
like,
up,
windows
tiny
cracked,
little,
yeah, and then like,
and then.
you're
But the
like,
funny
what?
part is,
Scene from
and
Donnie
I didn't-
Brasco.
I never smoked, but it was very noticeable how addictive that first hit would be because you became accustomed to the smell and the metallicness of it all. That I could tell, like that's a fresh one. You know, what I mean, I'd smell that freshie go off. I'd be like, ding, you know. And I was like, I didn't even care or notice or whatever, but I was like, my mom.
You had a nicotine addiction, probably.
No, but I was like,
We all did.
I just knew it. I'd be like, oh, that's like I could tell, and it was like.
Thanks, Mom.
And I remember
Different times though too. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Of course,
I
of
tell people
course.
I used to be able to go outside my high
But I
school
bet those cigarettes.
cafeteria
I
and
bet the
smoke
cigarettes. I bet
Okay,
cigarettes.
there was
were
a
better.
smoking
Less
section on a
chemicals.
plane.
Probably more chemicals now than ever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? When
Good chemicals. They put the good ones in back then.
Yeah, when I went to Japan,
Good
and you could smoke on the
It's hard
plane.
Do you
to
think
say.
they've changed chemicals in
Oh
cigarettes?
yeah, they made them.
They're
lame.
better.
There's way more. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's way more and it's way later.
way more
More
now.
for your bang.
Yeah, I guess like they got it perfected
More
now,
bang for your
but
buck,
back then
yeah.
they were just. Well, let's double dip it. Who knows? You know, they were. Who knows?
I think that it's
But doctor recommended cigarettes. You know they were good.
Well, I'm
for
pretty
pregnant women.
Yeah.
Doctors recommend.
Well, just like
Pall
doctor
Mall for
recommended
all
weed,
pregnant
dude.
women.
No, yeah, but they don't want to
big
do that. It's
canisters
not.
of weed
Not,
that they used
it's
to send people?
Camels. I think
Yeah.
camels were for the pregnant women.
and they only recommend sativas for pregnant women
Oh,
incorrectly.
all right. Should
So
we roll on
thank
to
you
it?
so much. We
Weed
have to
is
do ads.
Oh, you gotta get.
Stay.
Got to finish
You-
our show.
you know this.
You know
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
He knows
Yes.
the program.
He
In
knows
fact,
this.
you know what?
What's up?
They're on you tonight.
Oh yeah, you got to do. All
Yeah,
of
you got to
that.
do all of them, all right? From
10,
memory.
you took the 10-year flex. You've been watching for 10 years. The ads haven't changed much.
Whoa.
Go, Mark.
A chat gang says, my mom put bong water in my baby bottle.
Fucking did not.
I doubt it, but
Wow.
You say shit like that.
Wow.
Look how we're living right
Why
now.
would
People,
you
someone's
do
going to
that?
hear that and do
If
it.
you want to get crazy, just come on down to So High Cafe, 4300 West Alameda.
Serving-
Taqueria and barbecue. This is the first plate of tacos.
That's
I've
what I was
seen,
saying.
so,
I
yeah.
saw it walking
Wait,
in
you
the
had
room.
tacos?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The barbecue is legit. The barbecue
The
is
barbecue's
legit.
always been legit.
burnt
Watch them run out of
And it's still
tacos as soon
here.
as we're done.
If you want barbecue, you can still come here and get barbecue, but now there's the added benefit of having tacos here as well.
And I don't even
Expanded
know if
menu.
those guys realize that right now they could go next door, get
I don't
tacos,
think they do.
and all they got to do is tip the man.
Yeah, right now.
Do they know that?
This is like a trial
They
run.
Don't tell
of
them.
the
They're not
don't
paying
know
attention
that.
to us.
You don't know.
Anyways, if
Don't
you're in
tell
Denver,
them.
come on down for some tacos.
Oh, they're not paying
tonight.
attention.
Dude, I'll
The
tip the
brisket
man
is
right now.
amazing.
You just got to tip
The
the man,
barbecue pork
and he'll
ends, the mac
give
and
you
cheese.
whatever you want to try.
Done and done, dude.
It's a fresh. Today is friends and family tester day. So how
Yeah,
good is
so
that?
come on down, check out the tacos for the first
Run,
time.
don't
It's the
walk.
first
Run,
run.
don't walk.
And bring some vinyl. We'll listen
Yeah.
to your record. Why not?
But
let's do it.
certain kind of vinyl. It's the
Oh, yeah,
vinyl
don't bring
you
a vinyl
play.
rap kit.
Oh yeah,
for your
not
Don't
vinyl rap
attempt
kit.
No.
Rap
to-
records would be
yes.
better. Like rap records.
Not
Yeah.
would be
cars.
better.
Rap
If you-
records,
if you
not
want-
cars. There we go.
Vinyl has multiple meanings.
You should
I
play
know.
the biker thing. I
Pop
said.
toys. He's
boy.
like, I'm into vinyl toys, bro.
Anyway, SoHighCafe.com, barbecue and taqueria.
All right.
Yeah.
Served at
Now you know Ozo Coffee. of
Ozo
course.
Coffee.
Ozo Coffee.
They're up
Oh
in
yeah,
your
you
zone.
go. Cheers.
Ozo Coffee?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Rwanda?
If you go to OzoCoffee.com, you enter Done Deal 2025 at checkout.
Anyway, you're up in the zone. You can swing by there one time because they're all over Boulder.
Organic coffee
Longmont.
shipped in from all over the world, roasted on a 1959 roaster in Boulder.
On a unicycle.
It's on.
You
it's
have
in-
just
While
broken it. You've paid
adjusting
attention.
Mustaches.
I know.
Yeah,
And all
that's
the
how
sauce.
fucking hipster
It's
this shit
gross.
is. It's
I know.
Beyond.
Okay.
It's in the sauce.
OzoCoffee.com. Get the done
Shout out
deal.
to Roz
Done
and
deal
Dogs. Come on, keep
2025.
buying. Buy.
Look into that code, Dave. Thanks. All right.
Buildasoil.com.
Now you know these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Good stuff.
855-877
You heard it here
soil.
on the show. Everybody
Oh,
loves
damn,
the craft
dude.
blend. Yep.
This person went to my high school.
What?
Oh wait, no, not my high school. Never mind.
What?
They're like, we had a smoking
They
area
went
at our
to
high
a
school.
high
but
school.
We totally had one at my high school. Like
We did, too.
At first, it was on campus.
everybody
and then
had
they
a
made us go
smoking.
to like
Yeah.
a street.
Dude, we had
But-
we had an open campus
Anyways.
in Rhode Island when I was in high school, and we were the only open campus in the whole state, pretty much in New England, because they never built open campuses in New England. What happened was they literally mixed up the plans from the Florida. They were supposed to build one in Florida, and they were supposed to build one in Rhode Island. And in Florida, there's one building. There's one school in the whole state that's a whole single building. And it's all hot in there, and fucking the kids were all hating it in the beginning because this is this like pre-air conditioner days.
Sure.
And we had this weird open campus that was like didn't make any sense because it would be fucking snow, and we had to like fight through the snow to get to the class, and it was just like weird. But we could
Whoa.
smoke anywhere we wanted, so we could smoke weed on the edges, kind of while everyone
Oh,
else,
weird.
because everyone would get in a big circle and smoke tobacco, and then we'd get in the middle of their circle and smoke weed. So it would be like
Yeah.
cops couldn't, not cops, but the fucking.
You lost me
Wow.
at air conditioning. We had
Anyways.
no air
No, we
conditioning.
didn't have air
in high
conditioning.
school.
was-
Well,
I'm saying we
maybe
didn't
we'll-
either.
855-877
It was
soil.
called the counselor guy.
They do now. These little
Buildasoil.com.
wimpy kids, they all have everything.
Maybe if you're growing tobacco, they have
some
the
of-
soil for you.
Some of
I
my
don't know.
friends.
Yeah, build a soil 855-877 soil.
Boom.
Tell them you heard it here.
YoTip.com.
We used them tonight, right? We kept each other safe.
We de-virginized Merlin.
You go to yotip.com, you enter Done Deal at checkout. I think you might still get 20% off, but it's 10% regularly.
Jesse was in the chat earlier. We
Hi,
talked.
Jesse.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
is a fantastic product, and you just have no idea. I'm looking at all the 5 people sitting
I
at
wouldn't
that
want to smoke
table.
with any of them.
Not
maybe,
maybe one.
Mike Denver.
Yes.
Just some
Oh,
questionable things
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, I'm serious. I wouldn't want to touch any of the things they
Right,
touched.
yeah.
Okay, I'm no. So you go
Protect
to
yourself with
yotip.com
YoTip.
or you go to Yo Products LLC. If you run any sort of pre-roll company, know somebody who does dispensary, get them in touch.
they definitely help.
They definitely do wholesale.
They help on any pre-roll. I've never seen.
YoTip.com.
I've never seen a pre-roll smoke.
Holocell.org, MMJ cards, and microdose mushroom therapy. Get the done deal. Jabs.com.
DabX.
Dabx.com. Yeah,
com.
jeez.
Used it in my undisclosed location all week.
What
Done.
happened?
What?
I sent one to my sister so I could use it.
Nice.
You go to
In an undisclosed location.
Yes.
Dabex.com.
Her basement.
You can get the Go. You can get the Rocket if you have a rig that you like already.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Done deal at checkout.
Done deal at checkout.
Did you smoke in an old rig that you had left there from like?
No,
30
I
years
sent her
ago?
the whole thing.
14erboulder.com.
You go to their website, 14erboulder.com. You enter Done Deal at checkout. You get 20% off everything in your
This is
cart.
funny. These are great, but the only problem is that every time I get one, like CC basically smokes one, takes one hit, and then it's just sort of like mine. Like, what? Another one down the tubes? Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Well, I did speak with Brett from
Apothecary?
No, we had him on. Remember,
Nice
we were
try.
so impressed.
Oh.
And Chris, we had the two of them on,
Okay.
and they're hoping we'll find out next week, and they will come on as advertisers on the show.
All right,
Oh,
but
upgrade.
for the moment, 14er Boulder's been good to us.
No,
and,
they're sticking
you can
around.
Get the,
I'm just saying,
Done
so you don't
Deal.
have to worry about.
I
We'll have a
know.
little more coming in.
I'm just trying to get along with the ads, Dave. That's
Yeah,
all.
Dave, just trying to do an ad. Just trying to.
I had actually one of the
Get
very
close to the
few
mic.
dispensaries that I considered having decent. One of the only very few dispensaries I would consider has good product.
Me too.
There you
Are you
go.
in the mafia?
Absolutely.
And so many times we've had people come in who like we're doing the ads and then they're like pull out a little tin.
like, oh,
And you're
I went there
I just
already."
went there 10
Yeah.
minutes ago. You're like, see, you know what's up.
It's like I think that was like the only place that was like legit worth driving from Denver because of all the low quality that was in Denver. If I don't know, maybe they just had clones or something. I can't remember why I was going there, but
I think it's just because they do everything in house and they only like everything is made with their own product, and it's very much like when in Amsterdam there was a shop there called Homegrown Fantasy, which was like one of the only spots that actually grew their own weed, made their own hash, didn't bring any imported weed, didn't buy any weed off anybody, just only did their own, and they kept a good quality control going. And
that's what's up.
It's basically the same setup, you know.
Well,
14er
now I
Boulder.
remember my buddy who was growing that critical mass that the guy wanted the Kush.
I need that.
He
That's
wouldn't
what's
smoke
up.
that General Hydroponics trash, and he'd go down to the 14er to buy from them. And he's got a giant setup.
Couldn't have said it better myself, but you know what? You should take all your good weed and you store it in the grovebags.com. You say you heard about it on the Adam Dunn Show. This is what I want you to do. I don't have his direct number, but I just do a little research. Call and ask for Lance Lambert, and you say,
Annoy him. I say, get to work.
Wherever he
Stop
is, whatever
taking
country
vacations,
he's in.
Stop flying
Yes.
around the world, hitting up another
If
show.
you want to try them out, free ground shipping on orders over $99.
There
No,
we
they're
go.
awesome. Definitely
Turp block.
in the environment like Colorado, these things have a game changer for.
Total game changer. It's crazy.
It's
When I opened it
I
up
can't
on my
believe it.
my undisclosed location, everybody went, "Oh my god!"
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just amazing because it's like it is literally the Achilles heel of Colorado as far
Totally.
as storage. And when it comes to if you're doing an event or you want to do some sort of custom thing, or you actually have a facility and you want to do something custom branded, definitely go for Grove bags because the quality shines through on everything. It's like the Bic lighter of bags.
It
You know,
doesn't
how,
have an
like,
equal.
You can look around and just try all these other lighters. They all suck. Bic,
Right.
fucking done deal. You know?
Grovebags.com. Check it out. Get the Done Deal. Talk to them. Tell them you heard about it on the Done Show.
Pledge allegiance to the bag.
HortitechDirect.com, Dave.
Just go to hortitechdirect.com. Tell them where you're going to grow, and they will have a greenhouse designed for you. You tell them you heard about it on the show. You're going to get 5% off and a box of 10 brushes.
Wow, 10 now.
10 brushes. I know we're moving
The number
up.
changes all the time.
Wasn't it
No, it's
10?
10. It's 10.
It's 10. It
It's
was
one
6.
box.
It changed.
It was
One
6.
box.
I like
Now
it.
it's a box.
Okay.
Give me the whole box.
All right. Get some brushes. HortitechDirect.com.
Yes. Rolling benches and brushes.
Turpwipes.com/done deal.
That's all you need to do.
I'll never forget it.
Turpwipes.com/done
Pull them
deal.
out.
Right here.
Bust them out.
They were great for barbecue wipes too.
I'm giving him his
And then
take-home-
you
his
go
take-home
to
stuff.
the Adam Dunn Show or
Oh,
numbnutsco.com.
numbnutsco.com.
Thank you so much for the peanut butter.
Look
Now
out
we're
for the
talking.
millionaire
Did you-
bars.
Did you
because-
guys, Vinny and
Peanut
Mark, did you
butter?
get peanut butter?
No.
No, they're here.
No,
Okay.
I need it. I need.
Vinny and Mark.
Does this add to the adventure?
So you can get CBD infused nut butters delivered to your door. You can get THC stuff in the Colorado dispensaries. Just click Find Our Nuts. And these fine places may or may not have some THC infused peanut butter for you. numbnutsco.com. Jerome Baker.
Okay. JeromeBaker.com, Jerome Baker Glass.
Do you have a
go to
Jerome
the
Baker
Dream
back in the
Factory.
day? What? No.
Who could afford
Don't
a
say
Jerome Baker back in the day?
I was using cans.
I did, but I broke it.
Toothpicks.
Dented cans and fucking toilet rolls.
And now I got a
Toilet
hyper.
rolls and aluminum foil. Let's do this.
Aluminum foil. Give me some aluminum foil.
Now I got a super specialized, maybe rare piece. The little
Really?
toppers that they gave us, you know,
Oh.
for
What
the
is-
Carta.
Oh, those are rare now?
Well, I don't know. They're one-offs, right? They didn't like sell that stuff. Right?
Yeah, they should.
So,
I mean, theoretically, that's.
I
where-
still have the topper. I don't
Me
have my
too.
Carta, but I have the topper.
I have it too. It doesn't fit on the new one. That's why I don't use it. But it's cool looking. Damn.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
JeromeBaker.com. You need a tube. Get it.
Get it. Got it.
All right.
I wore one on the plane.
Oh, here you go.
Awesome. August is here, and
Oh.
Seeds Here Now is bringing the heat with deep discounts, juicy flavors, and unbeatable clone deals. Breeder of the month, Soulflower Gardens, 25% off. Explosive Genetics, Fire Phenos, and Raving Fans. If you know, you grow. Flavor of the month, strawberries.
He rhymed and
Sweet,
everything.
Bright and terp loaded. Every strawberry strain is 20% off this month. Hunting that unicorn pheno. All regular seeds are 20% off in August. Go deep, grow different. Pure XX is back in the mix. Buy 3, get 1 free. Feminized, powerful, precision bred, no code needed. Just pick your packs and save. Clearance just got serious. 60% off. Final chance to snag legendary strains before they disappear forever. Clone deal of the season. Buy 3 clones, get 1 free, plus free shipping on your whole order. You pick, we ship, you win.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Flash sales? Oh, yeah. Surprise sales are hitting all August long. Follow, subscribe, and stay ahead of the game. Grow big this August. Shop now at seedsherenow.com. The genetics you trust, the deals you deserve. Seeds Here Now, America's seed bank.
Oh, I know all about that.
Ba-dum-bum.
Great. IWantClones.com. That's how you get those
I want
clones.
clones. I
That's
want
a
them.
good deal. 4 clones, ship free. Come on, get it out.
Can't beat it.
That is a good deal.
Get your cult jacket.
Join the cult.
So, Vinny,
Join the
did
cult.
did you
Join the
show
cult.
off the cult jacket?
Oh, yeah. Were you wearing the cult jacket?
I was wearing the cult jacket.
And they were all asking about it?
The
The
first
cult
day.
jacket.
First
Were they
day I
asking?
wore it out to the bars. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Get
We got some bars.
many,
You
many
wore it out. You, didn't go,
You wore it
you would
out
not,
to the
you would
bar?
not allow all your people that you grew up with to know what it was.
I need a
But
3X
you went to
one,
some
though.
rando bar. And
No,
we,
it was-
we got some
No,
weird
it was a
dudes.
double up on two
Oh, yeah?
two graduating classes.
Oh,
were
they
at
were
the
all
same
meeting
bar.
up?
Yeah.
Oh. This is a pre-warm up.
And then they had an 80s band, and somehow the singer, bandana, little mascara, I walk up, I'm doing the show. That's the guy that gives me the high five. I couldn't tell you who that guy was in my whole life, dude.
Who that was singing?
Yeah.
He just knew
But
you
he
were
was
famous.
but he was in your class.
I don't know.
No.
He was like, when I walked up, I was filming that
Yeah.
for the Patreon shit, right?
Uh-huh.
And he walks up, Vinny, high
Well,
five. and I'm-
obviously, if he said Vinny, he knows
No,
what's up.
I don't even know the guy, bro.
All right. Well,
His name was Steven, though.
Dude, Steven Tyler, dude. You just
No
didn't realize
shit.
that you
He
went to
sang
school with
every-
Steven Tyler the
Do
whole
you
time.
want
and
to
he was-
start a band?
He was singing everything from Loverboy to Journey and nailing it. It was crazy.
Did he make his headband bigger for Loverboy? Or
It was the whole headband.
Oh, yeah, the
like
whole head.
Stevie Ray
oh,
Vaughan
he did
shit.
that.
Yeah.
You guys ever hear
Because
that
he was
record?
bald. 100% bald.
I don't know. And then he had
Totally bald.
the perfect beard trimmed out, you know, and
Wow.
a little mascara going. I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to run up after the show. Hey, dude.
Steven Tyler Sings the Dead.
I'm good.
No, you never heard that one? That's good.
No.
You have
Anyways,
vinyl?
no.
What do you sing?
rare.
How could you sing the dead like
Hey,
Steven Tyler?
next week,
That'd be the
Jane
worst.
West
you're-
possibly in the studio with us. We'll get some new pipes, and I'll find out what she's been doing. Merlin, thank you for coming in.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You're welcome anytime.
Cool.
You
Join
can.
the peanut gallery too whenever you feel like it.
No,
Yeah, come
we don't
on
want you
down.
there. No.
They have a
'cause
better. Their
then he's
show is
not
about to
paying
blow up.
attention.
Their show is
Their
about
show's
to
gonna
blow
blow up.
Their show is gonna blow up. They just don't know it yet.
They have no idea. Mr. X actually covered his face when he was getting close to the camera. He doesn't know we've been recording the whole night long.
Ooh, now we're talking.
Angles, like
Yes.
Join us on Patreon.
A professional
You see the
three-camera
camera
shot.
right there? You see
Three-camera
that?
shot.
That's not a wall outlet. That's a camera.
Yeah, Vinny's is
You
a
see
fake
that
out
right
camera.
up
It
there?
actually
That's a
films it.
camera.
Patreon.com.
That's a camera.
That's a camera. That's a camera.
Everything.
Everybody gets a camera.
/ Adam
Look
Jones
under
Show.
your
Thank
seat.
you, Mark, and thank you, Vinny.
Okay.
For coming in, and thank you, Miles. Do we even say goodbye to Miles?
No, something happened. I think he just
he just like
either lost.
He got eaten by the bear.
Oh,
holy shit!
That's what
Somebody
happened.
call him. What if he got eaten by the bear?
We need a wellness check.
Because that's the funny part is that we were waiting for that moment, and then we all kind of like slept on it, and then he happened, and then when none of us, it was
We
like
need a wellness
the
call,
little
dude.
boy who cried bear or something. What happened? I think is what happened.
Is that
bro.
That's is that? I can't.
We don't even know.
Where are you pointing at?
That's
Yes,
Mr.
that's
Fluck.
Mr. T.
All right.
Mr. T in the house.
Sweet.
Mr. T, yeah. Pity the fool.
All right.
Pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
Join us
Don't
on
eat no
Patreon.
freeze-dried mushrooms.
Patreon. $5,
Show.
$4.20 a month. See
Do
you
it up.
soon.
It's
Peace.
cheap.
Spend
Bye.
that dollar.
Bye.
Practically every one of the top 40 records being played on every radio station in the United States is a communication to the children to take a trip, to cop out, to groove. The psychedelic
Some call it sweet, some call it lamb's bread, and some people call it